out in the cold October night. Why are you leaving me behind? Lost to the void, all sense of time. Was there
Hello, people. Hello, party people. What's happening? We got users today. Welcome. I've got a whole bunch of stuff people have been saving. You know, it's the usual routine, the usual user routine. And we're back at it. Hello, everybody. We're going to be going for a little while. I got a podcast later because we had to postpone it yesterday. But we're going to be going for a little bit. Try to find some crazy people. I might not be continuing with Funny Allegation February. I'm just going to say it right now. Because I gotta be honest, like, I'm sitting here, I'm conflicted. I'm like, do I want to do a stream about, like, Too Mad? No, not really. I kind of don't care. Because the thing, people are like, Deadwing, please don't turn into a drama channel. For very fleeting moments, I think I was interested in the drama, and now I'm back to, like, do I care, though? You know, yeah, Too Mad's dead, and a lot of people are saying a lot of things about the guy. I will say it's a little bit interesting. I mean, I don't know what proof there is that he's, you know, a user, but, or was, I guess. But the guy who came out, like, immediately after he died and was just like, oh, thank God I could talk shit about this prick. I mean, that was kind of both funny and a little bit, a little strange. Apparently he was, like, threatening that dude's life, Too Mad was. So it's understandable, I guess, if you feel like you can't talk about it while you're, you know, under threat of being too madinated. But, yeah, no, interesting response to all that, but I don't know if I care. I mean, we looked at the Scammer Payback one, we looked at Super Mega, and I was like, oh, we could do Gus Johnson and all this stuff, and I'm over here just like, do I really? I don't know, I think the moment's passed. I don't think I care that much anymore. I don't think that... A lot of people were also like, this is kind of boring, and I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm right there with you. Like, I was kind of fascinated in the public perception shifting in that sort of regard, but I think, yeah, I don't know if we need to necessarily continue with that. Maybe a little bit more. We might wind up looking at the Vosh stuff at some point, because that is kind of funny. That's hot current goss and drama, baby. That's tea. And so I mean, let's see. $2 from Alan Sampson. Suggestion: NWS Revolution Network, StreamYard WWE. NWS. Okay, so it's like users about. It's like wrestling users. Okay. Well, all right. NWS. What was it again? Revolution Network. Right, okay. I only said it, like, twice. This is your occasional reminder. Oh, I should turn off my download for Yakuza 0. Hang on. Just pause this real quick. Because I'm nearly done with Infinite Wealth, and so this is your occasional reminder to not play Yakuza Kiwami. Just don't do that. Just don't. It's not the best. Listen, I know the original PS2 one is like difficult to get through. The camera is bad, but for God's sake, just play that version. What a shame. What a shame Kiwami is. What a shame. I can't wait for the remake, the second remake of Yakuza 1. Which, don't even act like that won't happen, because I could totally see them doing that, and now in the Dragon engine and everything. I tried to go back to it this morning, and it's bad. It's not very good. It's not very good. But it's funny, I started with Vinny's band this morning. And, here we've been suggested NWS Revolution Network here. And I guess one of the people here on this channel is called Vinny Joel. That's his name. It's like Billy Joel, but it's Vinny Joel. Now it is spelled differently. It would be really unfortunate for this guy. This must be like Vinesauce and Vsauce for this guy if his name was Vinny Joel, spelled the same way like Vinny's name is. It still probably gets. He's probably. I remember that the funny meme from back in the day of the guy. He looked like the Unabomber, and he was on Facebook, and his name was Justin John Bieber, and he was just like, "Do not talk to me about that cunt, that little." you know, starts calling him an F slur and everything. I'm sure that's a similar sort of thing here. But Vinny Joel has some messages. We got Casey Gale, aka Scooter. I don't know if that's him. Paul Heyman is over here too. These look like adults. These look like grown-ups. What's going on? There's a locker room. Hi, Vinny Joel. The ultimate mashup. They've combined. V Skeletor Marvin. Oh dear God. What the fuck was that? What? Oh, I think this is music, everyone. Oh, he's playing it through the phone, through the microphone. Jesus fucking Christ, people. We are into it. We are already into it. Let's get the bingo going here. I know people are probably itching. They got an itchy bingo finger getting ready to bing. So let's hang on. History bingo. We're gonna get a bingo. And today it looks like we are in the we are in the where is it? Find my bingo. There you go. We are in the Valley of the Users, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the Valley of the Users. Grab yourself a bingo here. I'll copy it over here into chat. Get yourself some user bingo going on. This is the real shit. Shit to make you feel shit. Valley of the Users. We're going to get our own user card here. So, this user, obviously, free space. We've changed 13 going on 30 to be Act 13, but I look 35 for no particular reason. I do like that there's double quotes around criminal exposed. I think that's good. It really emphasizes it extra. This looks like a good bingo. I hope everybody else has an appropriate bingo. Let's get into it here with Vinny Joel. Huh. He's coming for us, everyone. Loud music, maybe? Yeah, fatherless behavior. Insane recording method. Loud music. I assume this guy's gonna be British. I don't have British, but just get ready for British, everyone. Okay, we're off camera now. We're done with the music now, Vinny Joel. We're good. This is a message to everyone, by the way. This is a message to everyone after Vinny Joel defeated Scooter St. Williams in a steel cage match. I didn't pause it, by the way. This is just what happens in the video. NWS Royal Rumble winner. So is this real wrestling? I would assume not. Here he is.
Number one.
No,
Shut the fuck up.
Wow, he's American. He sounds like Sonic Sega Gamer. Never mind. Wait. Well,
You never see it coming.
sorry, that's the wrong song.
You never see it.
Well, alright then. This is Vinny Joel, everyone. Vinny Joel is Sonic Sega Gamer. I didn't see that. I never saw that coming. I mean, I did notice that he looks... I didn't notice that it was him. I just thought it was a guy who kind of looks like him. Wow. Wow. We really didn't see that coming. I didn't.
Silence!
Well, I guess we're back into it, people. Oh, Sonic Sega Gamer. Just when I think we're done with you, we find a whole new... How many videos are on this channel? Hang on, let's get a good look at this channel real quick. We got 600 videos, everyone. Oh boy. Oh boy. And we've got some kind of ARG. Oh boy. Are there other people on this channel? I think there's multiple other people on this channel. There's co-owner is Donald J. Trump, of their organization. Scott Casey Gale is Scooter St. Williams. I don't see Gabriel on here, so I guess Vinny Joel is just a talent. He's not one of the... So Vinny Joel is just a part of this. He's not actually, like, organizing this channel. I guess this isn't his channel, but he does have... He's like a recurring guest star on this channel, I guess.
Okay, then. Now, if I may have your attention here. You're so...
Oh no, is he trying to do like a used guys accent? Is he trying to do a thing? You already sound enough like a mob boss, bro. You don't need to...
What I did to Stuart St. Williams 2 nights ago. I beat him that steel cage match with weapons. And if you think for 1 sec that I'm going to suffer the consequence because...
This is from 8 days ago, by the way. This is current.
These restriction rules of the NWS, think again! You want to know what really happened last Thursday at Revolution Impact? Well, Scooter St. Williams, he was like this close to freaking leave that steel cage until one of my boys, no, one of my men, those masked mans that came out of nowhere, they slammed the door cage on Scooter St. Williams.
I sent some fucking masked goons. So he is a mob boss.
He's back in the ring. I gave him the tombstone power driver, and I powerbombed his ass through a freaking table. And I pinned him.
Wait, you power bottomed his ass? Hang on.
Power driver, and I powerbombed his ass.
Yeah, I don't think that
through a freaking table.
And
I pinned him.
Well, it sounds like he had a great... I'm sure you both had a great time with that. I hope you were both into it. I mean, I hope he was into it, but like, I hope it sounds like you guys had a great time. Treated him right and showed him a good time.
2, 3. After that, I started to
power bombed
through a glass table once again, causing him an injury. So that's why he'll be out of action for, you could say, a few weeks.
Yeah, he's really moving around. He's doing his idle animations here.
It was the whole...
If he stops moving, his muscles immediately start getting bed sores. So like he has to.
Plan thanks to my manager, Paul Heyman. Because if it weren't for him, I guarantee you, I would have been screwed in that match. And pretty much, there will be severe consequences. So, Paul Heyman, I want to thank you.
Vinny Joel. So, is his name... So, we know he's into, like, video games and you know, bullshit. Did he name himself that because... I wouldn't be surprised if he named himself that because he watches Vinesauce, but Vinny Joel, I mean, we know that his real name is, it's out there, by the way. This isn't like doxing, this is on one of his old channels. He calls himself Gabriel. So it's not Vinny, that's not his real name. So, I don't know why you, that's a terrible wrestler name, too. Is that your wrestler name? And this is going to go on for how long? There's another guy who shows up here. So he has other friend groups? He has other adult friends, everyone. He finally has other people that aren't children that are his friends, hypothetically. I don't know if this guy might be a children. He might also be a children. But it said that this NWS thing has been going on since 2014. So we got a decade of weird internet wrestling people. And I don't know if he's been involved in it this whole time, but that's exciting.
For bringing those men inside that ring, or basically at the ringside of the steel cage. It was your master plan. It was perfect. Because let's face it. let's face it, no one can destroy Vinny Joe. Yeah, that's right. Nobody can destroy Vinny Joe.
That's a fucking terrible wrestler name.
And if it weren't for that...
Vinny Joel sounds like... I mean, like, that's such a bad wrestler name. You could pick any wrestler name in the world. And you pick one who sounds like... You know, like one of the... It's like a Glass Joe kind of wrestler. Like, he's the first guy you fight, and then he, you know, falls like a sack of bricks, and then you go fight a real wrestler whose name is, like, Ultra Destroyer or something. Like, you could pick any name. You just pick two names that are real names that aren't yours. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Just call yourself the Gender Bender or something. I don't know. Give yourself a name that isn't Vinny Joel.
Scumbag! That scumbag Stuart St. Williams?
Vinny Glass Joel.
I would have been paid with...
Oh my god. No, but there's... But Alan Sampson has the news. The Cymath out here. He has been going by the name Cody Mercer for the past 8 years on another older channel found. Cody Mercer? So it might not even be Gabriel. This guy has... This dude is dangerous, dude. He's got multiple fucking aliases. Hang on. Cody Mercer. The Cody Mercer murder. Matthew Mercer and Cody Christian on the FF7 Rebirth voice cast panel. Yeah, there was a murder of a guy named Cody Mercer. Vinny Joel... Oh, well, wait, because hang on, because now I'm confused, because I did just see the name Cody Mercer. It's right here. Yeah. Cody Mercer bans and punishes Vinny Joel for attacking Johnny Da Vinci. Some Da Vinci's over here. So is this Germa? Do we have Vinny, Joel, and Germa happening in this on this channel? That's great. That's really great. That's really great. I'm excited to get into more of these videos, but they are all pretty long. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll find out about... I guess, is he playing multiple characters? I guess, you look at this, by the way, the Destroyer Demon, that's a wrestler name. I mean, it's still not a very creative one or anything, but at least it's like a threatening wrestler name, and it's a lot better than Cody Mercer and Vinny Joel. So, but hang on, though, because Cody Mercer is the commissioner of this fucking thing. So Cody Mercer is... So in other words... Sonic Sega Gamer is controlling this channel. This has been a channel of his for 10 years, I guess, where he pretends to have wrestling drama. Okay, how about that?
Much more money than I was before. But it doesn't even matter because, you know, we're gonna accomplish everything. Oh, and a quick announcement.
It might all be him, but there is another guy that shows up later in this video who's Scooter St. Williams or something, so maybe that's him? I don't know. Maybe that's another friend of his, adult friend.
That The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, just turned heel. He has joined the Bloodline. Hey, The Rock. Welcome to the Bloodline, my brother.
Hey, The Rock.
I heard so much about you. You had a great, awesome career back in the old Attitude Era days. And this very day, you did a good job, man. You make your own movies and stuff, which
is like when you get, like... I know I'm all Yakuza mode lately, but this is like when you get, like, one of the main series cast for, like, a side activity. Like, you get Kazuma Kiryu as a Sujimon. It's like, this guy is gonna be the guy who... Hey there, The Rock! Welcome to my wrestling team! I know you had some adventures in the past, but we're really gonna stick it to those toxic sinners and those hateful VR chat bullies. Come on, The Rock! We're gonna game! Let's game!
Amazing! And yeah, and now you're joining the Bloodline. Welcome.
Oh, but it never ends. How do you know all this? Alan Sampson, can you just, like, put all this information together in a document if there's more that I don't know? The Rock he is referring to is an action figure SSG holds to the
Jordan says, I
I like to have sex with old men. That's right, Jordan says. I love sex with older men.
So he's that guy? He's like that guy? That's so exciting. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
To the team. And also part of Judgment Day as well. I'm pretty sure you got something to say in your next promo soon. Once you make your debut or something. I don't know. But
that
yeah.
wasn't Mama Max. Okay, fine. The real voice of that guy is more like...
Jordan says, I like sex with old men. Jordan says...
There you go. That's a little bit more like it.
And as for you, join the Rock Johnson's fans.
So there's a lot of lore here. Vinny Joel is calling out all of the haters, the toxic sinners. And I mean, if we just click on, I guess this whole channel is probably at least partially him. Actually, before we close out that video, I do want to see this other guy that shows up. We got to jump to that part. One of his other, it looks like this guy's an adult. No, never mind. He's got an action figure.
My manager, Paul Heyman.
Oh my god, he's got an action figure.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I am the advocate of...
But this is actually another guy, I'm pretty sure, because there was another guy who shows up. I think. Yeah. Yeah, this guy. There is another guy controlling the action figure. This whole time. For like fucking 20 minutes, he's pretending to have an... Why is there an action figure of like some suit guy from the WWE? Who would ever... Well, I guess this is who wants this.
At the end of the day, Mr. Bernie Sanders,
What?
you're going to realize what's going to happen at WrestleMania when I beat Johnny Da Vinci for the NWS World Championship.
Okay, alright, Bernie Sanders. Bernie Santa has entered the chat. What's going on?
So, Bernie Sanders, I expect a beer spot from you soon. But, not just only from you, Paul Heyman's going to make a beer spot about you real soon, Bernie Sanders. I can guarantee you that.
So this is basically like Gail Cord Schuler. Like... just complete delusional fantasy nonsense world that exists on the borderline between wrestling and reality. And there's politics involved, and this guy's haters are involved. It's like Quickville meets Gail Cord Schuler meets like, I mean, his own thing. I mean, but this is so separate from the other stuff. This is what's so surprising about this, is that like, this could be just a completely different guy who looks identical and sounds the same. This could be. Because it doesn't... I mean, yeah, it's a StreamYard thing, and yeah, it's, like, autistic, but, like, he's got other friends. He's not mentioning Darkness Twilight Master and VR Chat, and he's not talking about any of that shit. It's, like, a completely, entirely different personality that he has, where he thinks that Paul Heyman and Bernie Sanders are going to war, I guess.
I want to hear what you have to say. Because at the end of the day, Bernie Sanders...
It's virtual insanity.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, Mr. Bernie Sanders, you're going to realize what's going to happen at WrestleMania when I beat Johnny Da Vinci for the NWS World Championship.
Oh no,
So,
we have more Cody Mercer channels. Jesus Christ.
like I said, expect a beer spot from Paul Heyman real soon. Because I guarantee you...
Is he going to be a little more animated than he is in this one?
I guarantee you, he's got a lot of things to say to you. So, Bernie Sanders, I'll wait for your beer spot really soon. And that's all I'm going to say.
Well, we did
now,
Gabriel Fan Man. What was the one, though, that was... It was like Gabe Senpai 579 or something. We tried to find it. We couldn't find it. Let me see here. So there's two, apparently. Cody Mercer 6616. I don't understand why you said look up Cody Mercer. It's the same thing twice. 6616. Cody Why did you write it twice? Is there a difference? Cody Mercer 6616. Let's see here. He's got 3 subscribers. Oh yeah, from 7 years ago, everybody. Wow.
Hey, what is up, YouTube?
Hang on, I gotta update the fucking video. I gotta update the stream title. I gotta inform people. New SSG just dropped. There you go. That's the stream now. New SSG just dropped.
Mercer, and this is. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Cody Mercer, and this is going to be my new channel. I haven't done any videos recently on my other channel, but this is going to be my new one. There will be some upcoming updates and stuff like that. So yeah, this will be.
My question is how Alan Sampson found both this channel with 3 subscribers and the other channel. But the other one at least has more videos. This one has like 2 videos and 3 subscribers. I don't know how you fucking found this. Maybe he linked it somewhere.
This will be my new channel, and hopefully you guys might like it. But yeah, so yeah, welcome to my new channel. Same as always, same name, Cody Mercer.
Meet
so yeah,
the new channel, same as the old channel.
So I'm not only just going to be talk about other stuff.
There's like a holy triumvirate of SSG weens now. I'm sorry to call you guys that, but that's kind of it's Alan Sampson, Raven Skeleton, and Jester's Gesture. And apparently those two, the latter two, found this channel. And Alan Sampson is just reporting back. So they're like the weens. They're like the sons of Kojima, but for Sonic Sega Gamer. I'm sorry to inform you of this, but that appears to be that's how it looks.
Besides wrestling, I'm also going to be talking about games, some vlogs, I think, and even more I can think of. So, if you're new to YouTube, then
just don't harass anyone, though, and we're good. I mean, you're doing good work.
Subscribe, comment, like, and yeah.
So, I mean, alright, I haven't even been looking at the bingo. I act 13, but I look 35. Never see it coming. Wish they were a kid again. That space was invented for this man. And, I mean, you know, whiny user, hypocrite user. I mean, we could get a bingo right here if we just factor in past bingos. Like, past trauma with SSG, we technically already have a bingo. But I'm going to wait until this actually... I don't want to give myself a bingo just yet. We could also go for this one. This is another one that was invented basically just for SSG. Half of the fucking bingo was invented for this guy. So, like, I mean... You know, showed his true colors. That's another one he likes. Criminal exposed. Any one of these. This is a hot bingo, people. This is a hot fucking bingo. We could get a bingo 6 ways from Sunday right now looking at this guy's channels.
That's all I gotta say. So thanks for watching, guys. Comment.
Go fuck yourself. What are the comments? Cody Mercer, where are you? NWS Revolution play-by-play commentator Will Ferrell wants to interview when you return. This guy was in the chat. Who is this guy? Will Ferrell #1. Oh, it's this individual. This is another one of his adult friends, everybody. We've got him. He's here. Oh, this looks like it might also be a great channel, but that's the guy that's in this video. That's the guy controlling Paul Heyman, I'm pretty sure.
Somebody bring the asshole who's trying to mess up our broadcasting here.
Chud Jack?
Bring him here. I need to see who it is.
Hang on. Wait, okay, but Chud Jack though? Which one is that? Which one is that? Oh no, you want to see fucking Chud Jack? Oh no, I know this. We found a guy recently who's fucking Chud Jack. Let me show you. Let me fucking show you. Do I have it saved here? Oh, it's on my weirdo playlist. I got a Chud Jack fucking brewing for you right here. I got a Chud Jack hot off the fucking prep. Well, we've already looked at it, but where is it? Oh good god. Oh good god. Was it you? No, it was you. It was you. It was this guy. It was this fucking guy. This is Chud Jack, everyone. You want to talk about Chud Jack? It's this guy. It's this dude here. Mr. Weasel, Sheldon Donner.
Love to be your boyfriend.
This is Chud Jack here. Okay, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. This is Chud Jack. Look at this Chud Jack motherfucker right here.
Convenience store. Now,
this guy's super Chud Jack. Hang on. Yeah. No, okay, so apparently it's based on this guy. I don't know who this guy is. It's based on this guy, but like, I don't know, I can see it. I can pretty easily see it. He's even got the same glasses. Jesus fucking Christ. Is that what he's going for? I don't know. We looked at that guy before. Now, this guy's not exact. I wouldn't say he looks he looks like Chud Jack necessarily, but he's an interesting looking. Okay, maybe a little bit. All right, maybe a little bit. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, maybe. Yeah, all right. Yeah, maybe a bit. Yeah, he does in a different way. He looks like Eastern European Chud Jack. He looks like if Chud Jack was portrayed by like somebody from GTA 4. Is what he looks like. It's kind of like middle-aged Chud Jack. All right, yeah. But that's who's controlling Paul Heyman here.
You know, the hospital isn't too far.
Oh, it's a mass shooter. Oh, that's epic.
Hospital? Hey, what? Who? Hey, get him. Supplies.
You never see it coming.
What the hell?
Oh my God! There's another person there. I thought it was the action figure talking.
How did he get out of the hospital? Oh, the hospital is right down there.
Okay, he's playing with trains a little bit.
What's your head on, Vinny Joe?
Hello. Oh my God.
If it isn't Skewer St. Williams, I thought I put you in the hospital for a few weeks. How'd you get out that quickly? That's impossible!
So this is essentially two adults who are not in shape or able to in any way, like, wrestle people. But they like wrestling, and they like the drama associated with it. They like the fucking call-out videos and promo bullshit. They like all of the heel turns and fucking, you know, the kayfabe. So I guess that's what this is. It's just the drama, but I assume they don't actually wrestle. Maybe that's like, they might do like a WWE game thing, like Vine Wrestle or something. Vinny Joel over here might do a Vine Wrestle. Or maybe they smash action figures together. I mean, that we are not above the level of they could just be smashing action figures together. But whatever it is, I mean, they seem to be just mostly drawn to the, yeah, I'm gonna run Hulkamania over you, brother. You know, that kind of thing.
Oh, I'm going back in there.
They just role play, yeah.
I was the one that was messing with my surprise. Oh, I accept your challenge. I do it. Revolution Chambers, it's gonna be me versus you.
All right. Like I said before, if you...
Somebody says Sonic Sega Gamer looks like a big Hershey's Kisses here. Alright, so this video is kind of lame. But NWS Revolution, I don't know what that even stands for, but they're posting videos, and yeah, they've got other people involved. I think this is someone else. I think this isn't him, right? This might be him. This might be a funny skit from him, everybody.
The magic of adventure.
There's editing here? There's editing.
Tales from the Fabulous Fairy.
This is very synonymous.
This is someone else. This is someone else. Gaming Slam Zone is over here, and then Will Ferrell as well. I don't know why he's called Will Ferrell, but this is Gaming Slam Zone. This is another person. He's got rants. He's angry at WWNWS Revolution. This is from 9 years ago? How...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Michael Miner.
Oh no, the video's doing that weird stabilizing thing.
And over the past few weeks, a week ago or so,
I can't watch this, it's gonna give me nausea. Well, that's Gaming Slam Zone, but Tales from Genesis Space over here. This is some kind of funny haha.
With bitch whooping ass skill, okay? And when bitches like you piss me off, I push a button.
So there's multiple adults involved in this, which makes it like, I don't know. It's interesting. I guess Sonic Sega Gamer does have adult people that he interacts with. He just, in some manner, chooses to represent himself as a pedophile on the internet. I guess, because like he had a whole stream about, I do have some adult friends, and I don't think he mentioned that many people. He mentioned other people that are mostly associated with that channel, maybe one or two other names, but I mean, here we have like a few other people that we've never heard of that appear to be adults, you know, somewhat.
Oh, Billy! Oh, shit! Fuck, this thing's got a goddamn mind of its own! Oh, okay. You saw that? This is a magic wand there. And this magic fairy wand is gonna sprinkle, I'm gonna just spray my dust.
Okay. So that guy is involved with this. We have to watch the Germa video. Are you able to make the big picture yet, Jack? This is an ARG. This is an SSG ARG, everyone.
NWS Revolution.
And now the Joker's here.
It's been a minute. And now, I'm back.
What is this accent you have there, Jethro?
There's a certain someone that decided to call me out.
Okay, so in terms of, like, intimidating, you do seem like you're insane enough to kill me without thinking twice, but the accent is, like, kind of goobering up his words a little bit, and is calling me out, and I don't know if it's really, I don't know if Sinead O'Connor's really threatening me that well right now.
We now know the identity of this unknown Patrick character.
Your boy Throttle is back in the house, and I am here to finally put a face to the Mars.
I don't even think it's an ARG as much as it's just like a funny, it's supposed to be like a promo trailer that's just edited in this kind of like edgy way, like, you know, funny, epic, it looks like a Mama Max video a little bit.
Martian. Daddy's home, daddy's home, daddy's home.
I want to know why. What are your motives?
This individual who hasn't been seen in a long time also. And he's decided to make his presence felt once again. And
this really is like a Mama Max video too. This is like him on camera. He just needs the voice changer so that he sounds less like a dork.
NWS Revolution.
And yeah, some like, I don't know, moisturizer for his lips or something. What the fuck is going on with his lips?
That individual is the unknown. The very individual who I brought in to the NWS Revolution. Nobody knew back then. Nobody knew who it was.
So this is a bunch of fucking crazy people that are not even all of them. They're not even all Sonic Sega Gamer. It's a it really is a confederacy of users. I mean, I think we found a new origami kingdom, people. Wrestling origami kingdom.
Mysterious figure was. Everybody was trying to figure it out. It's always the small pieces that make the picture. It's always the small.
He looks like a weirdo Thomas Sanders. Well, Bernie Sanders is about to be involved. He's related.
And it was always the small pieces that made the big picture. There is
small PCs that made the big picture.
Something about the NWS Revolution and myself that you need to keep in mind. You can't kill.
I mean, any of these faces are good pause frames, but you know, this is what this is what cigarettes will do to you. This is, don't smoke, people. Don't smoke. The sad thing about this right now, what we're looking at, is this is probably the least embarrassing person so far. I mean, you got Sonic Sega Gamer, who most of the bingo was made for. You've got that guy, Will Ferrell, who is playing with fucking obscure wrestling people. Not even wrestlers, but like a guy in a suit who is probably like Vince McMahon's friend or something. I don't fucking know wrestling, but he wasn't a wrestler. I get having like a Triple H action figure. I don't get having a fucking Paul Heyman action figure. I don't know who the fuck that is. Not an action figure. It's like having a Stan Lee action figure. Yeah, it might be a figure. Well, okay, that makes sense a little bit, because a lot of comic book characters have action figures. The point is, this is the least embarrassing person. He's not playing with obscure wrestler action figures, and he's not Sonic Sega Gamer. He is doing this, though, but this alone is not enough to make him worse than the action figure guy. Although he does seem to have more of his mental faculties than the action figure guy. He seemed a little bit disabled. So, maybe this might be worse.
What?
What won't die doesn't need to be killed.
Is this Mudahar?
A fail.
Is this a different fucking wrestler user? Hang on. Archive, this is another one. Another one from that guy. Ragnarok. The Leviathans are coming, everyone. Ragnarok is coming. Is this the same guy?
UNWS lot. With your grandstanding, you haven't changed a bit, have you? Has Odin made his decision yet? Took him long enough. NWS will finally reap what they sow.
What the? This is like text-to-speech? It's all trailers for upcoming shit that apparently like 2 or 3 people might care about. Unfinished business. There was some stuff about Bernie Sanders. Somebody wanted me to look at a Bernie Sanders video here. It was, what was it? I think it was Raven Skeleton. Somebody was saying to look at Bernie Sanders related video. I'm not sure which video it was, but yeah, Bernie Sanders is involved for some reason. Why does my fucking caps lock keep going on? Bernie Sanders responds to Vinny and Joel on Judgment Day. I don't know if this is the right one, but here's Bernie Sanders, everyone. Sorry, Vinny Joel. It's not Vinny and Joel. That would be Vinesauce. Vinny Joel. That's Sonic Sega Gamer. Okay, so now this is happening. I don't know why there's music, but he's dancing. He do be dancing. You know what music would fit this dance sequence that's happening right now? Just added it to the soundboard, too. The heartbreak of man. The tragedy of society. Think about the children. Think about society. That's the sad side story music in Yakuza 0 and now Infinite Wealth. Basically, every opportunity when anything is even remotely sad or melancholy, you just have the da 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 da, and it's just such a meme. It's just such a meme. I think he's done with the music.
Evening,
Hello, Bernie.
NWS Revolution members and viewers. This is the United States Senator from Vermont, Bernie Sanders. The title says it all. Bernie Sanders.
So I heard it was an action figure, but no, this is a guy in a fucking Bernie Sanders Halloween mask. This is, what's his name? Will Ferrell again, that guy.
Response to Billy Joe and Judgment Day. You see, last week, I was the victim of an assault orchestrated by the hands of Billy Joe and Judgment Day and the Bloodline, and even Paul Heyman, because they wanted to take me down. They wanted to take me out because Billy Joe got sick and tired.
You've already been taken out. Shut up.
Of me introducing Scott Casey-Gale, the only chairman and CEO of this channel. Scott Casey-Gale, also known as Scooter Sigmund. He had a problem with me.
It is so unbelievably bizarre that Trump and Bernie Sanders are involved in this this channel about wrestling and action figures. Where does Trump show up? Here we go. 46th President of the United States responds to 45th President Donald Trump's challenge. Here we got Biden, everybody. I like this. It's like a very weak middle finger. There's something. I think it's the thumbs also being up that give it just like a. It's a middle finger with training wheels. It's more like he's doing like a pinch. But I do like the Joe Biden with the two middle fingers. That's a good frame. That's a good frame. Dark Brandon. We're Joe back. Oh, okay then. Are we gonna? We're just gonna. We're good then. Alright then, great.
Well. It seems as if the 45th President, Donald J. Trump...
Jeez, wow, this guy really is in a bad place. I guess the Republicans were right.
Donald J. Trump has made his promo here in the MWS Revolution. A couple days ago, he challenged me, the 46th President of the United States, to a one-on-one wrestling match at the biggest pay-per-view of the summer in August time, MWS Revolution Heatwave. He wants to wrestle me.
He speaks just like him.
After thinking about your challenge, President Trump, I, Joseph R. Biden, accept your little challenge.
Wow, this is really gonna happen, everybody. The creator clash, but it's gonna be presidents this time. So I don't know why presidents are involved. But yeah, Trump is NWS chairman. I want to see them do a Trump thing. NWS chairman and CEO Donald Trump announces new NWS administration announcement. So there's a bunch of action figures in this one. This is a 20-minute video where there's like... Well, there was a bunch in the thumbnail, but it looks like there's just a few here.
I am proud to make my triumphant return in the MWS Revolution, and it's a new era here in the MWS Revolution.
What an utterly strange thing for people to be playing with dolls about. I mean, Donald Trump and Biden fighting over some wrestling bullshit? Okay. Well, alright. I mean, it takes all kinds. That's Will Ferrell. That's what he does on here. But then we have... This is a channel with multiple people on it, because we also have the Fabulous Fairy guy. We have the Irish guy, who does his videos like Mama Max. We have the fucking Biden guy, who is friends with Sonic Sega Gamer, who does, some of this. we got Cody Mercer gives updates on Bernie Sanders and AJ Styles injury. This is from 2 days ago. So this is Commissioner Cody Mercer. Definitely not Vinnie Joel. Unrelated individual. Definitely not Sonic Sega Gamer. Unrelated individuals. Are we playing? We're playing. Okay. Cody Mercer.
Good evening, NWS Universe.
Hey, pal.
This is the Commissioner Cody Mercer, and
today, speaking.
or tonight, I'm going to give you some quick updates on Bernie Sanders and AJ Styles' injury. So allow me to explain what happened on Revolution Impact. Almost, you could say, 2 nights or a night ago.
So you're telling me Bernie Sanders got injured in this scenario? Is he also a wrestler? Is that what's happening? Okay. I wasn't aware.
Bernie Sanders came very close to defeat Vinnie Joel until suddenly some masked man came out of nowhere and basically attacked Bernie Sanders. And cost him
Bernie Sanders, the elderly man. Vinnie Joel was evenly matched against the decrepit fucking crypt keeper motherfucker Bernie Sanders. The aging lich only kept alive by socialism and I don't know, voter support. I don't know, fill in the blank there. That's a funny Mad Lib for chat. Yeah, he's an even match with Sonic Sega Gamer there, with Cody Mercer / Vinnie Joel / Sonic Sega Gamer / Gabriel Man Fan / Sega Fan Anime. The guy has so many aliases, it's unbelievable. It's the same guy. It's the same meat-headed, brick wall-looking motherfucker who chokes children on VR chat and then threatens suicide so that they stay his friends afterward. And whether or not he's doing that as a funny bit, and these are all different different characters he's doing as like a troll or something. Somebody suggested that. I think it's possible it's just one guy with a multitude of interests. I mean, the guy with the action figures, I was doing the whole Jordan says, but that guy saw Sailor Moon Red 1. That guy is another guy who has like several different channels. That's his that's his main username. But he has several different channels like Jordan something and a bunch of also wrestling related ones. He was also into wrestling, where he would just hold up his action figures and go like, Vince McMahon says, and do his thing. And yeah, so I mean that's an element of it. I've seen a channel like this before. And that guy also was just into a lot of different weird shit. So I wouldn't put it past Sonic Sega Gamer to just have multiple strange interests that are all kind of overlapping with like being weird on the internet and yelling on StreamYard streams. But like I wouldn't say necessarily that he's just putting on a character or something. That seems, I mean, that wouldn't make it better. It's the classic Phil Marillion situation. It doesn't matter if you say now that you're just trolling. It's like, well, you still told that kid to suck a dick and kill himself, that 11-year-old. So I don't know if it matters so much if he's trolling, if that's the excuse. I don't think that it is, though. I think that it's just him. This is just who he is. He has multiple different weird fucking personalities online. Who's to say Gabriel is his real name? It could be that his real name is Vinnie Joel. We have no idea. Vinnie Joel is such a... I've said how many times that he seems like a fucking Don. He's like a mob boss. People started calling him Don SSG. So, like, yeah, Vinnie Joel. Hey, come on, Vinnie Joel. Hey, what's going on here? Vinnie Joel. Hey, come on. Paisano. like, that's a perfect name for him. Same with Gabriel, actually. That's also a good, like, gangster name. But, I don't know. He has so many identities, it's impossible to keep track. He has so many aliases, and he's been around for at least a decade. Keep in mind, this sussy user is nearly 29 at this point in time. Actually, where is that? Hang on. Where is hold on. We don't even... I don't look at that much Sonic Sega Gamer anymore. But, there we go. There we go. These, you know, when I do look at Sonic Sega Gamer, it's important to just keep it in mind. I'll make it a little smaller, and we'll just put it, yeah, right down here. Well, he's not 34, though. I don't remember which sussy user was 34. I don't know which sussy user was 34, but the sussy user is 28. And there's other sussy users involved in this channel as well, but you know, the main sussy user here is 28, and it's your boy.
Match. This allowed Vinny Joe to finish Bernie Sanders with the power bomb.
Oh, Captain. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so Captain Alex, by the way, we need to look at him again, because he's got some shit going on. He's had some streams. People have been keeping track of him, just like watching his streams and reporting back on the Discord, and been like, wow, his chat is filled with people that are, you know, this way or that way. He's talking about this. He's, you know, very strange stuff he's been up to. We might need to look at him again.
To the match, Vinny Joel and the Judgment Day. Yeah, Vinny Joel and the Judgment Day continue to beat down on Bernie Sanders.
They beat him down.
The Judgment Day also got the tables, right? The flaming glass table. And Vinny Joel put Bernie Sanders through not 1, not 2, but 3 flaming glass tables, causing a big critical injury. It's unknown if Bernie Sanders will recover, but I guarantee...
So, but this is the Bernie Sanders. It's not as if it's just another guy whose name is Bernie Sanders. It's a character who is Bernie Sanders. It's the Bernie. It's who you are thinking of. So why Sonic Sega Gamer, who's like 400 pounds and looks like a marshmallow, why he would be fighting Bernie Sanders, who looks like, you know, I mean, it's like Ornstein and Smo right there. They're very different people. Body types.
You should be doing all right soon.
This up a little bit.
And yeah, Vinny Joel, thanks to your actions, Bernie Sanders will be out of action for a few months, and it's unknown if Bernie Sanders will come back to the end of this revolution. And also that other night, AJ Styles was facing Roman Reigns.
He says, I like how the term fan fiction is lost on you. You think users are losing their minds. Oh, no, you're right. It's not that they're losing their minds. You're right. It's not that they're completely insane and delusional. It's that they're just making fan fiction where they are wrestling themselves versus Bernie Sanders. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just fan fiction. That's not insane at all. There's nothing weird about that. It's fine. I don't know. The best you can say is that it's just fan fiction. It's like, no, I mean, even if it is, this is like, I understand that it's just them playing with toys or whatever, like him with the fucking action figures, but it's just a decidedly odd thing to make fan fiction about. I get it if it's like Sonic. I guess that makes sense, but this is like wrestling people and presidents. Not even wrestlers. They are the wrestlers and the presidents are the wrestlers and the fucking like people like Bernie Sanders are wrestling. Meanwhile, the action figures they're playing with are the fucking commissioners and fucking boring ass dudes in suits and shit. What a strange thing to make fan fiction of. Yeah, that's odd. I don't know. That doesn't make it less crazy that it's like, no, it's just fan fiction of fucking Paul Heyman and Bernie Sanders having a Metal Gear Solid final boss duel
for the Universal Undisputed Championship. And apparently, once again, there was interferences. You see, during the match,
once again,
AJ Styles became very close to win the Universal title until The Rock came out of nowhere and started attacking AJ Styles from behind. The referee was also distracted too, so the referee was distracted by the bloodline. It was Solo Sikoa.
Okay, but the games over this person is arguing in favor of the users right here. This is a bold stance to take. The games over the internet are cool when it's games, but we know that we have very good proof that people like this specific guy have no idea of what reality is and are willing to just, you know, like traumatize a bunch of children, I guess, because it's a funny game over the internet. Like if that's what you're saying this is, where it's just some funny fan fiction, is all of the bullying that those children just funny fan fiction, I guess? I don't know. I just don't know if that's a great excuse.
Actually, no. It was actually probably one of the other Blind members. Could be Jey Uso. Anyways, AJ Styles got attacked by Solo Sikoa that night on Revolution Impact, and Solo Sikoa hit AJ Styles with the Samoan spike.
There's a whole bunch. The Samoan spike was involved, but the thing is too is that I can't actually seem to find any actual footage of. Like, wouldn't they do? Oh, here we go. Yeah,
oh, hello everybody.
Here this is the main event, people. It is exactly what I thought it was. It's a Vine wrestle type of thing where they've got like Bernie Sanders versus their pre-made characters and stuff. We get the mask. Okay, it's just shitty Vine wrestle, and they get way too into it. Fucking Ronald McDonald is here. Yeah, Shrek and like I guess Bernie Sanders. Where's Vinny Joel? I wonder which one is supposed to be Vinny Joel. Is this Shrek or is this Homer Simpson? I can't tell. Yeah, I mean it doesn't even look like the normal wrestling. Is this like a non-standard wrestling game? This looks like a different wrestling game. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's all it is. It's kind of just like role play. But then, I mean, then you've got the Fabulous Fairy, and you've got this fucking guy. This video's 10 minutes long.
Started with a group of friends. The very place that I founded, the very place that myself and my group of friends, we built this place from the ground up. We put our heart and our soul. We gave our blood, our sweat, our tears to this place.
Oh, man. Oh, this is a good video.
To the NWS revolution.
Hell yeah, dude.
We started a revolution. And it's still going strong. I'll be damned if it's going to be the NWS revolution. With everything that the NWS revolution has been through, it's been through it all.
It's been through it all. Everything.
And there is nothing. There is no one.
The whole video is this.
I brought in to the NWS revolution.
Jesus fucking Christ. We have another one with the Germa mask. We go to oldest. So what happened to all the old videos? Because they've been around since 2014. What happened to the old videos? This is going back like a long time, because there was also that other guy we looked at briefly who had some video from 9 years ago that was like a message to the NWS revolution. So they've had probably multiple channels. God, these people just make 100 different channels and like role play as different schizos on the internet. Different schizo characters. NWS revolution is back in business. They apparently have 599 videos though. Would that be live stream? Yeah, that would be live streams. Okay. That would be this guy playing with his action figures on the live stream. And like maybe occasionally some other people are involved. Occasionally Cody Mercer guy is involved. Yeah. It's mostly this guy's live streams. He's naked in this one. That's cool. There's an Obama here. That's good. You got everybody. Vinny Joel here is spelled differently. I noticed that. Yeah, I guess he does look a little bit like a soy jack. And then this is his channel. I mean, the guy is seemingly kind of, you know, he's somewhat disabled or something. It appears, but he's, you know, he's out there. He's usering it up, and he's got his DVD collection here. He's talking about movies. You know, good for him. Here's this Chud Jack. But yeah, no. Vinny Joel has been on here for a while. I mean, it's interesting how compartmentalized this is too. Again, I've said like how unrelated this is. It seems like it's similar, obviously, and it's the same guy, the same Sonic Sega Gamer guy, but it's not relevant to that. He's not like upset about his drama over there on here. Like we're seeing recent stuff from him on here where he's in character and he's not like complaining about how everybody betrayed him and he's fed up with this world or whatever. So it's like two different, completely unrelated characters. He's like an actor. He's just acting in real life. I guess. And I don't know that he has a real personality then. I mean, it's very strange. Paul Heyman has a response for Zed. So, yeah, that's this channel. I don't know. There's a lot more, like, streams and stuff. This guy's got eyes on Mercer. He's coming for him. He's coming for him. I don't know if there's more to look at from Sonic Sega Gamer. If there are more channels. Who's the character on your YouTube profile? Oh, that's an original character, not related to Banjo and Kazooie, not at all. Most of the old ones are live streams. Look in live streams. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking in live streams. Oldest? Oh, streamed 5 years ago. I see. Well, this still doesn't go back to 2014. But yeah, this is 5 years ago. This is older. They have been doing this for a while. Where is this would represent like a midpoint for Sonic Sega Gamer, because yeah, I mean, like, we looked at him in like a decade ago, we looked at him, you know, all his recent stuff. This would be if we can see some stuff from him from 5 years ago. But there's other people involved. This is like the Irish guy. I think this is the fairy guy. There's a different guy named Cody here. Cody Bernard. I think this guy might be dead because there was a video on the other dude, the Will Ferrell guy's channel. It was called like "Rest in Peace, Cody Brainard" or something. I mean, Cody Bernard, is that who he was talking about? Maybe, and this guy might be dead because he hasn't. I don't see him in the new videos, so maybe he died or something. It's possible. Michael Rappaport returns and cuts a promo on the show. Okay, why is television actor and like notable character actor Michael Rappaport? Why is notable there's a weird fucking cat guy, Michael Rappaport, involved in this? Why is that happening? Why is he involved in all of this? This is so bizarre. This is so fucking bizarre. Scooter St. Williams and Psycho Mercer. Mercer? Is that him? Is it a different Mercer? We got multiple Codys, multiple Mercers, maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Michael Cole.
Okay, hi, buddy. You know, here he is. It's him. It's him. It's him. Wow. It's a midpoint for him. It's 5 years ago. This is a middle ground between light and shadow, which is probably not true. I think it's been pretty shadowy for most of his life. But yeah, we've seen Sonic Sega Gamer from a decade ago. We've seen him from recently. Now we're going to see him from 5 years ago. Right in the middle. Let's see. What was he up to 5 years ago?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Michael Coleman. Today, as you can see, the contract is Scooter St. William, Psycho Mercer, Confrontation Contract System. Please welcome my client, Scooter St. William.
Okay, the music is already kind of... Okay, the music is already halfway there, but just...
Gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I'm here to introduce the returning psychopathic Psycho Mercer.
Behold the king of kings. On your knees, dog.
Oh, now we have this happening.
Down to the king.
He really is. He's the king, everybody. It's him. I mean, at least this guy has the build of a wrestler. Like, if you showed me this guy without any context, I would assume that he's closer to being a wrestler than being an online tater tot.
Where the traitor. Must put his name and his face.
Okay, well, look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, we're cyberbullying now. This person in chat thinks this is cyberbullying now.
That is right. Surprised to see me come back?
Hey, pal.
I didn't think you'd come back. I figured you'd come back, you'd be against the Shinobi Mafia, but you cowardly attacked me, and
Shinobi Mafia. I forgot about this whole arc. This was my favorite season of Power Rangers.
What's the sense of chaos? So you want to sign this contract? But before we sign this
Sign the consent form, brother.
contract, I just want to say, if you really are psycho, why don't you prove that you're psycho? Because so far there's nothing psycho about you. You're just a guy in a green sweatshirt and a beanie. You look like you're kind of like, I don't know, stuck somewhere.
Oh, don't worry. I just spoke to Cody Mercer backstage, and he actually promised himself for one day that this Sunday, he.
Okay, right. Well, the person in chat, I don't. Yeah, we're all evil cyberbullies because we like to laugh at people sometimes and things that people just post on the internet, and maybe they shouldn't, and maybe this is a lesson to people. I don't know. I'm. Why don't you get the fuck out of the stream? Like, I'm so sick of having to, like, explain this to people. I'm so done. We're done with the disclaimers. Get the fuck out if you don't like it.
You're gonna act like a coward no more. This thing is what's gonna happen to us.
This guy bullies children. Like, I don't know if you're aware of that. Like, that's the thing, too. I don't know if this person's just being, like, a cry bully. Like, I don't know if they're just like, "Wah, you're being a troll," or whatever. I don't know if you're aware of who this guy is. This guy tells children to kill themselves. I have no sympathy for this fucking guy. Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of the wacky shit that he does. Get bent.
In that tag team match, this Sunday at Heatwave.
Oh, so you twin brothers of Cody Mercer or something? Are you his clone or something?
Well, you could say we're equally, but
well, you could say it was a disease.
Kind of hard to say. But the only thing is,
it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I will say that I will show that 12-year-old a good time and treat her right.
You want me to prove I'm a psycho? I'll prove it to you this Sunday.
Oh, so you're saying you want to add yourself to the match? What do you want to do? What do you have in mind? Psycho bitch? Oh, I mean psycho potato. Oh, I mean psycho Mercer.
Well, Pizza Halo.
Psycho bitch, psycho potato. Yeah, that's a good name for him.
Let me tell you something. Despite the fact that you have always been pissing me off since day one, when you and your group name called Perfection, have always getting on my nerves. But I'll say this:
but this is like more. This is like him and another adult doing like consensual ribbing of each other, and not him telling a child to suck a dick and die and kill himself, and then physically walking away from him in VR chat to exit the conversation. This is different from him surrounding himself with a horde of children that he emotionally manipulates by claiming that he'll kill himself if they don't, stay his friend. This is pretty different from that. It seems like they're both doing this in good fun. This is pretty good natured at this point. If you had no context, like I guess this person in chat must have no context. Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily know that this guy is a known user who claims that he loves to be around little kids because he just wishes he could go back to being a child again, and has a list of waifus that he loves who are all like 12 years old. Well, not all of them. Not all of them. Let's be fair here. Some of them are 15 years old, but yeah, no, I mean, without this is just a couple of guys having a fun time. It looks like a couple of people who've got some problems, just kind of having some fun. And then this turns into a whole thing where we've got like multiple people involved in this. I think the Irish guy might be here. I think there's like 4 different Sonic Sega Gamer accounts happening at once. Yeah, there's a few different people. It appears to be just some people that like wrestling, and it's embarrassing. It's a little embarrassing. You might want to keep these videos unlisted or something. That's what I'm saying, is like, if you don't want people like me to find stuff that's publicly available on this website where anybody can watch things and have opinions about them and say those opinions, you might want to make sure these videos are like just kept in the group chat or something. Cause I don't know. Cause like, you're opening yourself up to the grand stage of me finding this video and calling you a loser. which I don't wish upon anybody really. But yeah, you know, that's this channel, and you know, there are older streams too, but it's more of the same. It's mostly people just having oh my, oh my, who's this guy?
It's almost that time, NWS. You stupid fans. You
I
stupid.
think this is a new character, everybody.
Stupid.
Oh my god, it's John Petrucci.
Fans. Scooter. It's almost that time. It's that time where you, Jerry, and me.
Oh, he's slurring his words. Maybe it's more like Mike Portnoy.
We go hell to hell. We're gonna be better than that crappy match on YouTube.
Yo, Big Jack Films, welcome back. Maybe we'll look. You know what? Maybe it's finally time for Ready Player One Part 2. Pack Guy 2 Part 2 Pagoon. Maybe it's finally time we look at Pack Guy 2 Part 2 Pagoon. I don't know. Maybe. I have some other stuff too, but it's been a while. We should get back to that.
YouTube yesterday. It's me versus you, Jerry. The main event.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
The way it should be. No count out. No disqualification. Hell in a cell. You asked me yesterday. What?
God, but here's the thing though, like all joking aside, I really wish we could get these folks to all get like actually fighting each other. Like that would be so funny. So if you haven't been following the Loud Equals Funny podcast, which you should listen to, me and Bane and Tristan, we talk about stuff, and I think it was last week or the week before, the title of the episode is called like Enhanced Special Olympics or something like that, because the concept was some guy, I think it's Peter Thiel or something, I think it's some famous rich guy, wants to fund like an enhanced Olympics where people can dope out and do like steroids and shit like that, and we were all just like, yeah, this sounds like a good idea. I want this. I want to fund people like this to get together and do their slap fight. I think it would be amazing. I think they want to do it. We want to watch. What's the problem? What? Now, some people might say that this sounds unethical, or this is wrong, or this is bad, or we shouldn't. This is like a dog fight. No. I say fie on that notion. These folks all want to do wrestling and stuff, so I say let them and televise it, and then give them steroids too, and see what happens. We want to see Sonic Sega Gamer turn into like just a slab of meat. Just that's what's gonna happen. He takes some steroids. He's just going to turn into a steak.
Does it feel like? Have I died? What does it feel like? See, Jerry, I don't want to answer that because it's personal. Too personal. And yes, I have.
And this is Complex Flips. Alright, well, he's on the channel too, I guess. Anyway, that is NWS Revolution Network. That is Sonic Sega Gamer's newest channel that we've discovered. Not just him, others, other users. Mostly innocent, not bullying children. This seems to be adults having fun and just talking, you know, role-playing with each other a bit. So it's embarrassing, it's cringe, but it's and it's very confusing as to why fucking Bernie Sanders is involved. But you know, sure, whatever the fuck, go for it, sure. But at least they're not telling children to die, and you know, then telling those same children that they will kill themselves, and the children have to stay their friends, even though, yeah, you know, all that scenario. At least it's not that. So we're going to continue here, and we got some super chats here. Let's see. I think I only read one. It was the very first one from Alan Sampson here. Thank you for the suggestion. Charbway has become a member. $2 from Idalia Archilla. Check the Milk Barn. I found a funny user today. All right, bet. Funny user inbound. Well, it's not Thomas and the Preggy Club, is it? I've seen that. I would assume that it's this... Is it this Thomas fellow? I think it's this... I would assume it's this Thomas fellow. You were posting about that just recently. Oh man, Sword Law has been finding Super Vader 400 videos about... Oh man, he's got a video calling himself a coon. I don't know about that. I think he's allowed to say that, but actually I don't think I'm allowed. A raccoon. It's fine. Thomas here. I think that I assume you're talking about Thomas here. We'll take a look at Thomas here. He looks like a gamer. He looks like an epic gamer. Let's see. And you're off to a good start when you see the avatar is a me, and he's got like Mario pissing over here, Yoshi error. I don't know what that means. Mr. Akrizi, I know him, and also Fabian's Media Corner 2001. Have we looked at you? I feel like we might have looked at you. Hang on. What's your deal? Look at fucking Fabian over here. Fabian looks like he's about to fucking blow up a mosque.
Hey everyone, Fabian's Media Corner 2001, and today we are going to be doing another round.
Hang on. Get rid of the, we don't need the sussy user, and get yourself a new bingo, everybody. Reset your bingos. Grab yourself new bingos. Did not get it. So, hang on, for the last stream, for the last section of the stream there. We didn't need a Sangi, and most of the stuff here we didn't need to fill in, because, I mean, like, some of the stuff here is just stuff that I'm giving to Sonic Sega Gamer because they were spaces made for him. But, like, some of them, I'm not giving him I don't care, and they do, because even though he's kind of said stuff like that, he didn't say that in that segment that we looked at there. I would say no bingo, really. But if you get Media Franchise Brand Fan 2001, we're just now looking at Fabian. So let's get new bingos, everybody. Refresh your bingo right there. Get yourself a new bingo. Valley of the Users. Yeah, Media Franchise Brand Fan, very nice. This user, very nice. So we're hot on a diagonal bingo. This means we need fetishes, voice changers, and ancient media. All of these things are very possible, not just possible, but likely. So we're in for a bingo on this one. I think this is promising. This whole rabbit hole of people. Fabian over here. Let's get started with him. I know I was told to look at a different guy, but I need to look at Fabian here. He also looks exciting. I want to basically check him and make sure he's not more entertaining. And then just, all right, yeah, you're clear. You're good to go, sir. Moving along.
Reaction.
I just need to make sure your papers are in order, sir.
We're going to do one more exposed roasted reaction for now. And after this, I plan on doing something else. So
yeah, maybe some
keep an eye out for what's that going to be. But for right now, we're going to be doing another exposed roasted reaction. This is not from Psychopio, not from Stondy, or not even Belisi, at least not yet. We'll get...
Yeah, somebody in chat says, one door is a decoy, a trick to fool his enemies. Yeah. One gate severs all connections. A link to the dream world of everlasting ebony. You call it oblivion.
To that shit very soon, but for right now, we're gonna do this one. This is coming from Prince Charming, and this is Teletubbies Exposed Roasted. So
this is just a reaction video where okay. Well, at least it's edited properly. It's not, some of these people can't fucking do that. Alright, this is just a standard user. He's got a roly-poly-oly VHS collection. Put down collects VHSs or whatever. Barney tapes and DVDs. But this is Thomas Beauregard here. And he was the one that, I initially clicked on. And he also looks like he's up for some stuff. Day of his operation here on the shorts. I hope everything's okay with him. But what's going on here? My 7th Valentine kiss image collage. Oh god, it's one of these things that doesn't even need to be a YouTube video. It's just a bunch of fucking characters. Just make it a fucking tweet. I don't... Fine. My Christmas Presents Part 1. It's 12 seconds long. That's sad. There's not even a Part 2. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Footage of me trick-or-treating on Halloween. Bro, you're 40.
Hey guys, we're out.
Oh, bing bing wahoo, everybody. Hang on. Do we have, like, dressed as Mario? That should be a bingo space. It's gonna be uncommon, but, like, I feel like that should be a bingo space. Just because I'm just imagining Movie Bob dressed as Mario. Man, this is a good Mario outfit, dude.
Trick-or-treating. Yeah, the cameras. You waved at the camera, Mom.
Yeah, I'm looking at the camera. What's up, Mario?
Yes. I'm here with my brother Luigi.
It's me, Luigi.
It's him and his mom.
It was nice.
I got my coat in my bag. Okay.
Well, this guy doesn't necessarily seem like he's bothering anyone, but why is he, you know, maybe the mom should not be allowing him to still be trick-or-treating at this age.
You know, I brought it here.
This is another thing, the small minds that come in here and complain that I'm bullying people, and it's like, a lot of what I'm doing, I'm looking at this like, yeah, this mom, I guess, is just like, yeah, you're in your 30s or whatever. I mean, he doesn't look that old. Mid-20s. You know, and your mom is just trying to be, like, super accommodating, and she never had to put her foot down, I guess, so she's just like, yeah, I guess I'll take you trick-or-treating at 26 years old, or however old the guy is. You know, I'll just take you, like, too old. Like, a little too old. And it's like, it should be her role to probably step in and just be like, hey, maybe you should fucking, I don't know, not trick-or-treat. Maybe you should, like, I don't know, get some adult interests and not be stuck. This is the thing. It's not even about this person, this user in particular. It's about the way this user was fucking raised. It's about looking at this scenario, and you see so many people like this. It's an epidemic of these people that are just, they're being, like, mothered for their whole lives by their parents who don't know any better, and they're just like, well, I think I'm being supportive, so they just have them, like, you know, acting as if they're children constantly, and that's because it's like, that's what they think they want. That's not what their lives should be when they're in their 20s. They shouldn't still be trick-or-treating, probably. I guess unless you're, like, a cute woman. I think then you're still allowed to trick-or-treat as long as you want, but, like, if you look like this guy, you probably shouldn't be out there where there's children.
Like winter.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
This is just reminding me, and there's no cause for it even, but it's reminding me of Pamper Chew and his mom, where it's like Pamper Chew's mom, like, you see this and you're like, okay, the guy's, there's no threat here, there's no harm, it's just a guy because he's out with his mom, everything's fine. I don't know, Pamper Chew's mom was aware of all the shit he was into, and was still super down for him living with her and, you know, being friendly with him and everything. She still supported him, knowing everything that he was into. So just because the mom is there, don't assume that everything's just fine. Might be fine. It's probably fine. He's dressed as Mario.
We're going up to the next door.
Everything's good. I'm just being, I might be being alarmist.
Oh.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, stranger.
He should probably not be out there, though. I guess people are being nice. I guess they probably know that he's, you know, he's dressed as Mario and everything, but, like...
Oh, hey, how's it going? Okay,
Damn.
I'm taking extra. There you
So
go.
this is fine. This is fine. I mean, this is a user out in the... happy anniversary to Mangina over here. It's a user out in the wild. And, I mean, you know, he does drawings, and but it is one of these people where it's like, I mean, like, you look at it, and there's, like, an element of it that's kind of wholesome, but it's one of these people who's too obsessed with kids' shows where it's all children. He has, like, probably, you know, he's got all these drawings and kiss collages and stuff. It reminds me of every DeviantArt person that we see who's got, like, fucking strange shit about children, where it's like they're 48, but they're still really obsessed with some kids show with live action children, like some Barney and Friends bullshit. And they, have like a million images of that one little girl that they were really into, when they were like 5, but now they're 48, Like I've seen that countless times, and this is not necessarily the same thing with these drawings and this like kiss collage thing. I don't know. It's interesting to see someone who is clearly like a sort of a man. I mean, in the literal sense, like a man child. Not even like trying to be mean, but like just this is sort of, that's what it is. I mean, you're living like a man child, and you see this, and but then they have some like adult interests, they have some adult stuff. The cool ending to a Friday.
Hey guys, this has been one cool Friday.
Now, did he just wash his hair and it's not done drying, or does he desperately need to wash his hair?
Me and Eric had fun times at the zoo. I had rotisserie chicken for dinner. I even had some golden grams for the first time in like a couple years. I failed. I gagged, but I made it. It was great.
Golden grams, he gagged.
So we all have a good night, and I'm going to be watching the movie.
So, like, it's just amazing to me watching somebody like this, how much it reminds me, too, of, like, Kay's son. I mean, I've mentioned before the classic video with the 2 yum-yums, where it's just the day in, day out, repetitious life of this guy who has nothing. And his whole life is just the most boring sleep, eat, wake up, feed dogs, sleep, eat, like, just the most boring nothing of a life, and he still wants to vlog it, and I mean, I really, it does sound like I'm being bullying here, but, like, I just genuinely, like, I don't know, man. I understand you're enthusiastic, but, like, there's no reason to, there's not really, I mean, it's nice. It's nice. I'm happy you had a nice day. It's good. I'm glad that you had a nice day, but I am the least of your fucking problems. That's the thing. Is, like, people, I'm out here just, like, I'm disappointed in what I see, because I'm like, people are going to see this who aren't me. I'm just gonna go, haha, this is silly, and move along. Maybe come back and watch some more later. But you don't put shit... You just, man, people should know better at this point in time than to make a channel like this. That's all I'm saying. It's like, it gets me frustrated. I don't think there's too much here to actually look at, though. Standard, standard user, classic user type of user. Well, I mean, what's in the shorts? Is there anything in the shorts? Yeah, he's got a bunch of shorts here too. Wisdom teeth removal. He's got a Hey Arnold. Oh, it's a full Nickelodeon, like, hoodie that he's got on. It's kind of cool. Yeah, like, it seems like a harmless user. I'm not even ranting about this guy. Most of what I've said over the last 10 minutes has just been me giving my treatise on users to begin with. Like, this whole thing of, like, you see a channel like this guy's fine, he seems like a fine guy, whatever. But just, you see a channel like this, and, like, yeah, you really do have to be like, what led to this guy just being like this, and nobody tells him that maybe he should not be. I don't know, because it's bullying. Because anything you say that's mean is bullying. Anything that you say that's kind of rude, or like, hey, maybe this is a little annoying, maybe this is obnoxious, maybe this is something you shouldn't do as a fucking adult, or like maybe something you shouldn't put out there and show everybody and have everybody, like, be watching publicly on YouTube. Maybe you should keep this interest to yourself or something. I don't know. Like, but then it's like, find friends, right? Like, you don't want them to be isolated. You don't want them to just be alone. So it's understandable, like, yeah, they would want to congregate with people, but it's just, man, do that on, like, a Discord. Don't do it on a YouTube channel. Don't let me find your YouTube channel. That's the worst thing, is if I find your embarrassing YouTube channel. All I'm gonna do is say it's embarrassing. But, like, I'm just telling you. Just maybe make sure that's not out there. I don't know. Part of a larger user group. There's a few other bingo squares that maybe could have been clicked on, but I think we're good with that, fella. We're gonna get new bingos here, and we're gonna move along. Let me see here. Scroll up through the milk barn a little bit because there's been a number of people posted. People arguing about Too Mad. Oh, and then we've got this. Well, this seems interesting. This is from Homer Simpson. But it's actually from somebody named just bring it up here. From somebody named Ben Lucero, the Mall Screamer, and I guess this is like a cringe compilation. So yeah, Ant Dude is out here at a public, crowded mall. So this is not Herbie Hops at an empty mall with no one around shouting big penis, big fat penis, big girthy 7-inch cock out in a mall where, you know, nobody's really around, and kind of doing it specifically so that, you know, nobody can actually hear him, and then being surprised. He's surrounded by people here. He's got people all over. What's he gonna do?
TKG Joanda, if you're watching this, you need to stop calling us little kids right now, because calling people little kids is not even nice. You know, we're fully grown adults, by the way. Stop making videos about my friend Brandon Horninger. This is an entertainment for all of you guys watching. Stop it, Jared! Leave me alone! I'm not talking shit about you, Jared.
We're getting some rees here. We're getting some real rees. We're gonna generate a card. This user Rage, bad hair. It's unfortunate that you needed to add the word lobster to the lobster font. Yeah, I would have hoped that just having the font there was enough for people, but fucking brainlets kept just being like, there's a font, is that the font? No, you fucking moron. It's just this, what do you think? It's the font, it's in the fucking square, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. So many fucking people unreasonably upset about something unimportant. That's me right now. But okay, you know, he's not whispering, that's for sure. He's not whispering. Entitled, maybe? A little bit entitled, but yeah.
I'm not!
I'm not!
Don't snitch it onto Brandon! TKG Geronda, if you are watching this, you need to leave me, Dan Sobel, and Cameron, aka Shadow 14.0, alone.
Shadow 14 porno. So Dan Sobel is involved? I know Dan Sobel from another thing that we looked at. Shadow, what was it?
And Cameron, aka Shadow 14.0.
Shadow 14 porno. That's what he said? No, I don't think that's what it is. Maybe. There's some people named Shadow. No, it's this guy playing Fortnite. I don't think that's him. No, okay, I probably didn't say that.
Alone. You know, we're fully grown adults here. You know,
yeah. Dan Sobel is a known user. You can say connection to known user if you've got it on yours.
I'm gonna be 21 this month on the 15th of August, and you need to leave me, Dan Sobel, and Cameron alone.
Ben is the mall screamer.
Hey, stop calling me out!
Why does he do it in a mall?
Maybe on the ice cream. Stop!
That who attacked Savage Gamer 1998 in one of his streams.
Oh, this is another whole fucking thing, isn't it? This is gonna be another guy who doesn't have his own I can already tell. Homer Simpson here. I think we've looked at his channel before. He's a guy who has a bunch of these sorts of very, very small time underground lolcows like this guy, like Sonic Say. I don't think it was Sonic Say, but people like that. Small time, you know, sub 1,000 followers kind of people. And we've looked at his thing before. Elusive User is now the one I want to circulate. I'm going to look up this guy's name in a moment or two once this video's done. But Ben Lucero here, I imagine, will not have his own channel anymore. Probably got reported by these people or something. But you can see along the side, we've got a part 2. We've got another guy talking about it. And then more Homer Simpson videos that are all probably also... Yeah, more about Ben Lucero here. Ben Lucero is such a mall screamer. He sounds just like a 5-year-old man. His voice sounds funny. Lol, Lamau, Raffle, XD, and then every emoji. So, I mean, yeah, you've got some people who are also playing with trains that are watching this kind of thing. Community of user haters, yeah.
You know what? That's it. I can't take this anymore.
My parents are just shut up!
Oh no, he's screaming at his parents. I love videos like this. Wait, hang on. Yo. Kermis Voyager 1997. The Physical Media Community Supercut. YouTube's weirdest subculture. This might be a real video to watch. Is this a supercut, or is it like... I mean, it says so, but like, does that mean that it's just, oh, this is good. I think this is just their videos. Just a huge cut of a bunch of these people's videos. This is great. Oh, this might be great. I thought this might have been like a video, like an essay analyzing the community or something, but I'll take hour and 47-minute video filled with these people, but we'll continue with this. For now.
You don't alter it that way.
I actually exposed them!
Been exposed. Criminal exposed, everybody. There's been a criminal exposed on stream right now. So that's Ben Lucero, and we look at part 2 here.
Jose Crespin.
Hang on. Oh, he's in bed. User in bed. Mark that one off. But Ben Lucero. We might have a second bingo square here. Oh, we got a few. We got 3. In fact, wow. Oh, guys, remember the Chud Jack from earlier? He's back. He also likes this guy. Ben Lucero got a job from Sheldon Donner here. The guy who looks like a real-life Chud Jack. And then this video is recommended again. Ben Lucero's involved in that. Ben Lucero said the N-word with a hard which, you know, cares about social issue just to dunk on someone or whatever. Media franchise brand fan is involved in this one too. Yeah, elusive user is involved in this one. Do I have elusive user? I think I had that on another one. Yeah, I don't have that on this one, but I had it on like a previous bingo sheet. If you have that one, this is exactly what I thought it would be. This guy no longer has his channel because he was too hateful and too much of an evil troll or something, and so people reported him, and now it's just a million rant videos about how evil he was. History is written by the victors, so you know, we will know not his truth, but we will know the truth, the only truth that matters, which is that he is a pile of shit who screams and mauls, I guess. Why he's like that? Compassion? Not needed. Understanding? Not necessary. He's just a loser who screams and mauls. Fuck that. But he is a user in bed, so we're going to mark that one off. Let me see here. Physical media. No, it's this one.
I am really sorry for stalking your address. It wasn't really me the whole time.
I'm sorry.
It was Flash Slopmore UTTP. Who was stalking our addresses.
Oh.
And I wasn't friends with Flash Slopmore UTTP. Plus, I don't have a iPad. I only have it in Android and Chrome.
He's like playing some fucking kids baby show bullshit in the background. I can't deal with this.
I'm telling the truth, really.
Binkus and Skrinkus back there.
Do you forgive me for what I've done?
Flash Slopmore? Yeah, I don't fucking know. Is this one of his alternates? Is this one of his headmates? It's a UTTP person. I've said before, UTTP is some kind of like I don't know, it's some kind of like group of autistic children who think that they're being cool trolls, but they're just being like this, basically. I guess. I don't really know what they are, but it seems very dumb. Very shit 4chan says, you know, just shit posty nonsense from idiots. Well, I'm not sure, but it's been going on for a long time, at least 10 years, and I guess this guy's maybe involved in it, or he's being extorted by them. Has he been forced to run a secret VTuber operation this whole time? Oh my god. He's been outing people in the physical community, the physical media community, just without cause, just because, you know, he's got a bone to pick.
Whatever you do, don't say no. Stop doing this.
Whatever you don't say no. Yeah, admits to crime, I guess, because he's saying, like, I stalked you. So yeah, admits to crime.
This is an entertainment for all of you guys watching. Stop it already. Stop it.
No, I don't mean to be a bully stream, right? I would never do that. However, I will say that the pimples and acne on this man's face looks like if you connected them, you would have a very interesting fantasy map. You know, like different, you got a continent over here, you got like one over this way, you got one over here, maybe you got like, you know, a little Antarctica, North Pole kind of thing happening with the sides of his head. Shoutouts, by the way, to the way this guy's video looks. I just want to shout out the last stream that I did where we discovered, with hardcore evidence, we discovered Tamir Kitan has ears. Yeah, that's real. He has ears. And we were so shocked because they're tiny and they're at the back of his head. And I guess just the angle that he's at all times, we never saw his ears. Here we're looking at this guy head on. And it seems to be like more or less the same angle. I mean, maybe the focal fucking lens, maybe the lens is different on the camera or something. But it's like mostly the same angle. It really speaks to how fucked up and tiny and weird Tamir's ears are. That, like, we can see this guy's Dumbo ears sticking out the side. Maybe his ears are too big. I don't know. But Tamir, it took us like several months to see a video where he turned his head and we actually saw his ears. Because just looking at him head on, we couldn't fucking see shit. Tiny, tiny little ears.
Content cringe? What? More like stupid poop. Oh my god. This user sucks.
You never see it coming. This user, this user, this user, this user, this user, this user, this user.
This user cyberbullies
This
me,
user is
Dan
also
Sobel,
the
and
opinion basher.
Disney Jack 95. And he always makes videos out of us for no reason. Like, I remember that one time that Content Cringe made a bad video out of Disney Jack 95 called Disney Jack 95's Horrible Singing, which was completely stupid in my opinion. Like, he always steals videos.
I think we need, so the free space on the bingo is this user, but we just mark that as a free space. That's just a free space, right? I mark that every time. We need a space that's actually says this user. Because they do say it frequently. And so we need one that specifies that the term this user was said. I do like the term, by the way, that user over there, or twat for short. That's another one you could use, but this user needs to be, we need to acknowledge that sometimes it specifically says this user.
Like from other people like Dan Sobel. So yeah. Like for an example, like when he stole Dan Sobel's 2 videos like this.
And to fly so high up
that everyone will read it. They'll say,
I was really hoping for more of him screaming in the mall.
glorious words. Cameron Long doesn't like you! Hey, 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 Cameron Long doesn't like you. Cameron Long is not your fan.
And this is what I'm talking about, people. You know, you might look at this stream right now that where I make fun of his like acne or something. Yeah, it's a mean joke. It's at his expense, sure. But is it bullying? I don't think so. And not everything that's negative is bullying, because if you don't tell someone that they're being cringe, then they wind up like this. Like, someone at some point needs to step into this fucker's life and inform him that he's an embarrassment. Like, he's embarrassing himself. Why can nobody just tell him that? Why is that bullying? It's bullying not to tell him that. To just enable this and let this keep going? Fuck, no. No. Inform him. Yeah, be yourself, but do it within moderation. Do it within moderation. Don't make a video like this.
Cameron Long doesn't like you. This has to be the greatest of our plans. Cameron Long was bullying me in Dan Sobel on social media. Cameron...
Oh, no, there's a difference between bullying and, like, what I do, though. Like, somebody says bullying is good. No, being, like, tormented for years in school and physically attacked and stuff is not good. Actual bullying fucking sucks. Actual bullying does lead to suicide. And so when you see stuff like this, where it's just, you know, me being like, hey, you maybe shouldn't make this video, this is embarrassing, and you've got people in chat calling it a bully stream, like, unironically. Yeah, I mean, fucking, yeah. Like, yeah, maybe that's not bullying. I'm sorry. Maybe we need to fucking be just a little bit more willing to tell someone that they're being embarrassing. Just fucking say it like it is. Son, you're cringe. You are embarrassing. You need to settle down. You need to be aware of how embarrassing you are. You have no understanding of how everybody else in the world perceives you. And while you can go through your life with a fuck everybody else, I do things my own way kind of attitude, it doesn't feel like that's what this is. It feels like it's just complete unawareness, lack of self-awareness. And so, yeah, I mean, just inform them. Just gently, you need to inform people if they're being cringe in your life. You need to... I'll always remember the book podcast I like. The guy from MST3K talking about how his son would, like, retell entire episodes of SpongeBob to his mom, and then eventually the mom just had to be like, honey, that's not interesting. Please stop. Please, I don't need you to tell me what happened in a SpongeBob episode. We need people to gently inform people like this, that, like, honey, listen, you don't need to make this video where you dance on the haters or whatever. It's fine. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not a good video. It's not. People won't respond well. It won't do good things for you. Don't make this video. You know, just gently inform them of that. I'm not saying to bully them and rub their face in it. I'm just saying to gently be like, hey, because there will be people out there who will do that, and maybe that will be, you know, bad. Just you know, act accordingly.
Wrong. Posted a video of Dan Sobel crying.
Or do this. I guess that's also fine. Can we get more mall screaming?
Content cringe!
Hell yeah, dude!
Mr. Joel OK2! I have something to say to you! How could you think most of my friends are bad users like Disney Jack
Bad user!
and Dan Sobel? You know, they're my friends and one of my subscribers on YouTube. You need to leave them alone right now.
Leave them alone!
Because I am getting so sick and tired of you guys bullying them 24/7.
Yeah, they're good users!
If you guys don't stop, I will be putting you guys on the block card.
Oh. If you guys don't stop, you will be behind the bars, ma'am.
So, yeah. And also, you need to leave Ryan Goodwin alone. You know he hasn't done anything. If you guys don't like Ryan Goodwin, Just ignore him. Don't roast him.
If you don't like him, just ignore him. This is the thing too, where it's like the boundaries of what like free speech are have really changed in a way of like, you're allowed to do all of this. This is fine. No one is allowed to tell you that you're being embarrassing, because that's bullying. Or it's stopping you from being yourself or whatever, some fucking claptrap like that, you know? Like it's not good. You have to just let people be this way and not inform them that they're being embarrassing. But then if you see a video like if you see a video where you're just like, huh, this is dumb and that's my opinion, then all of a sudden you're roasting him and all this stuff. It's like, I don't know, just you're allowed to, I don't know, do all these videos where you're screaming in malls and stuff, and that's all fine, but I can't just like have an opinion about a guy whose video that I watch. That's what this guy thinks. That's what a lot of people think. I mean, to varying degrees, you know, but it's like the general idea of like, you can just be as embarrassing as you want and no one can tell you to stop, but God forbid someone makes a video where they have an opinion about a guy and it's not positive. And now you're a bully and you're a harasser, and it's like you got people like Nick is not green saying that they're getting harassment campaigns because they got like 2 negative comments. I don't know, man. Just fucking get some fucking balls. I don't know. Hi-ya! Or just ban the people. Like I have no fucking problem just banning people that say stupid shit. You know, I have no problem with that. You know, it's not like I'm gonna just let them run rampant saying dumb shit. No, eat shit. Fuck you. I'll just ban you. I don't give a shit. But like, fucking, I don't know, this whole element of, like, because it's my channel, I'll do that if I want, but this whole element of, like, oh, you're not allowed to! It's gonna make me feel bad! Yeah, no. People can say whatever the fuck they want to say. They can... But we really have this strong contingent of people that think that it's just bullying to just have opinions about people. It's just bullying. And like, I can't deal, like, I don't know if I can literally single-handedly fight against that tidal wave of opinions. That's the way the world is turning. Is now having opinions, thinking negatively about someone is bullying now. And, well, saying that you think negatively about someone is bullying now. So, I mean, like, if it's not now, it will be in 10 years. Like, I don't know, I'm not going to be able to hold back that tide. That's the way that it's going, you know? So, it's like, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating.
Hiya! 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 Hiya!
I could cancel you, DeadwingDork. I could literally cancel you. But I choose not to. Hiya! Hiya! Sha-sha-sha!
Hiya! 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 Hiya!
Oh, that last hiya made me realize this guy's actually a dangerous motherfucker.
Now that's what you get for making bad videos out of me, calling me a mama's boy, and especially roasting me on Google Meet, StreamYard, and Messenger.
Google Mean? What? They just have a new Google offshoot that's just meant to be mean to people on the internet? That's great.
YouTube. Now get out, you trolls.
Somebody said, $2 from Reverend Cudgel. There's bullying, then there's correcting. Yeah. It's like, and I don't, it's just, I mean, yeah, and I'll make jokes. That's not bullying, though. But people are always gonna go like, well, but you said his hair was stupid. Yeah, so what? His fucking mustache is stupid, too. Look at this slovenly motherfucker. He looks like he jerks off to animal porn. He looks like he jerks off to porn. He looks like he jerks off to just cute videos of animals. Not even porn. Just like puppies frolicking in the fucking fields. He's over there like, there you go. That's still not bullying. I can make all the jokes. That's not bullying. Bullying would be like doxing the guy and telling people to go harass him and send pizzas to his house. and trying to, like, systematically fucking screw with this guy over the course of some extended period of time. That would be bullying. This is not, and even like, I mean, correcting, maybe, I don't know, joking, roasting. He did say don't roast blah blah blah, and don't watch him if you don't like him. I would say roasting is the accurate thing. It's not bullying. It might be roasting, but it's just, it's not me. You know, I'm not out here trying to end your whole fucking career or something.
What?
You don't need to be cussing in this house.
Why can't...
What's wrong with you?
Mom!
I want to see more fights with moms. I want to do... God. Oh, God. Can somebody... I don't know when Mother's Day is. I think it's, like, later in the year. Or isn't it March? I'm not sure when Mother's Day is. But I would love to do a stream that's all, like, stuff like this. Where it's, like, Chibi Neko fighting with his mom. The little kid who got the virus and his pants fell down. I saw Medicare talk. There's like a whole compilation of that kid fighting with his mom. It's fucking insane. It's unhinged. Like, you might know about, but I got a virus! But you don't know how far it goes. Where he is like, just calling her like a dumb bitch. And she's like this 10-year-old that's just like styling on her and she's crying. It's unbelievable. Yeah, more stuff like this where it's like, where it's like grown adults fighting with their moms.
What?
You don't need to be cussing in this house.
Why can't...
You're shitting
Mom,
yourself.
I just can't help her. I'm sorry. Mom, it's just... I was just talking...
Not cuss at people. What's wrong?
I'm not cussing at people.
You didn't say bad words at all.
No, it's just I just don't need anything.
I got a virus!
It's just...
And then I was swearing because I got the virus?
Okay,
no, Mom! You don't even listen to me! Well, oh, that's Ben Lucero. We might see more from him. But now we have this to look at here. This is the Physical Media Community Supercut from Kermis Voyager 1997. This just showed up in my sidebar here. And it has that Ben Lucero guy. It has Dan Sobel. It has what's his name? Hunter Wiggle. You might remember him. We've looked at him before. He's kind of a little too you know, I mean, not a bully stream. We didn't look at him for long because he's, you know, he's just, you know, he's doing his thing. Yeah, a lot of people on here that I don't recognize though. There's some Go Animate. There's this, oh my god, this blobfish of a human. Jesus Christ.
It's all just games. 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 It's all just games.
It's all just fun and games. It's all just fun and games.
Don't
It's
ask
all
questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
Yeah, it sure do be like that, don't it? It sure do. God, that's such a good clip. That is such a good clip. To be used in, like, at least half of what we do on this stream can be summed up with, don't ask questions, just consume blank and get excited for next blank. The Me Too reviews, the fucking, you know, these types of people... any type of film reviewer we look at is often like that. Any kind of, like, fucking toy reviewer, fucking Funko Pop guy. God, consumerism has ruined society. Anyway, here's this.
Tyler TriStar 2's back! Stop it now! You need to stop this right now! The Chris A488 is not unblocking you, so stop with this!
He's taking my right ear to war right now. It's very unfortunate.
Now.
This 11-year-old and whose army?
Really this close. We're getting me pissed off here. You're about this close. He is not unblocking you.
He's entirely
right. I will block you ahead. So stop it right now. You got clear on me? If you ever again, one more time, one more time, you'll be in big trouble.
Oh, you're gonna be in big trouble. Well, we saw this one already, but it's fine.
You know what? That's it. I now hate TKG Jawanda. Why? It is because he called me, Dan Sobo, and Cameron little kids, which was not nice. And he also even called Brandon Hofke a little kid, which is one of Dan Sobo's best friends. So, I hate TKG Jawanda. So yeah, TKG Jawanda.
God, I wish I could walk through a mall and see this, though. Like, even the part where he's not fully screaming, he's still talking quite loudly. Like, anybody passing near him, if they really want to pick up on that thread, they can just hear him pretty easily. And man, I would just want to, like, talk. If I just passed someone like this in public, I'd just be like, hey, buddy, what's going on? Why don't you tell me all... You know what? I'll buy you a Mr. Sub. Tell me all about you.
If you're watching this, you need to stop calling us little kids right now! Because calling people little kids is not even nice. You know we're fully grown adults, by the way. Also, TKG Jawanda, if you are watching this, you need to leave me, Dan Sobo, and Cameron, aka Shadow 14.0, alone. You know... We're fully grown adults here. You know, I'm gonna be 21 this month on the
21? Jesus Christ, 21. Oh, that's a rough 21, dude. I'm sorry. That's 21 in dog years. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm gonna be 21 this month on the 15th of August. And you need to leave me, Dan Sobo, and Cameron alone. Also, if you're watching this, you're out and you're going on my black card, but this time forever. And also, TKG Jawanda, if you're watching this, take this middle finger with you, keep it with you, shove it up your ass, and leave me and my friends alone.
Yeah, he's still, like, he's not screaming like he was when I played the music there, but he's still pretty loud. And you can see people all around him while he's talking about taking this middle finger and shoving it up your ass. That's great. I love this video.
Oh, I hope you're understanding, TKG Jawanda. Goodbye!
Okay, everyone. I am making this very serious video because I am starting to get very, very angry, and it's making me want to rage.
Yeah, I guess that's he acts 13, but he looks 35. Apparently he's 21, does not look 21, does not act 21 either. But for both reasons are entirely opposite. He acts much younger and he looks much older. 21, maybe that's the median age between his mental age and his physical appearance. The halfway point is 21, so you just kind of, you know, maybe that makes sense to me.
My voice right now because I have 3 opinion changes. I now hate Vinny the social media guy, Devin Osborne, Jose Crespin, and Lance White. Do you guys want to know why I hate Vinny the...
Oh, listen, my face reveal doesn't look like this. I might need to shave, but it doesn't look like this. Somebody asks what the physical media is. Well, I mean, if you're new to the streams, that's fair. The physical media YouTube people really like to have DVDs and then show people that they have DVDs. And be like, hey, I own this DVD, and I own this DVD, and what about this DVD? And they don't even really say anything, they just kind of have them, and they're usually Wiggles and Barney and bullshit like that. For some reason, this community attracts tons of fucking drama. I don't know why these people are such drama whores, but they love it. They love it. So yeah, these people wind up being quite a source of entertainment.
Social media guy, Devin Osborne, Jose Crespin, and Lance White is because they exposed me on the Google Meets.
Yeah, literal
and they
neckbeard,
also
sure.
blocked me on Facebook Messenger. And they also thinks I was taking jokes that are very mean and very harshful, which I did not even mean to take a joke like that. And Devin Osborne thinks I was insulting Maddie Nelson, which I didn't even do so. So Devin Osborne, Jose Crespin, Lance White, and Vinny the social media guy, if you guys are watching this, what the fuck is your problem?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Vinny? Devin Osborne, Jose Crespin, and Lance!
I'm gonna go ahead and do literal re. If you have a re on your bingo, go for re. That's
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Jesus Christ.
You know what, Vinny? You're a monster.
Jesus
and Devin,
fuck.
you're fat. Jose Crispin, you're a bitch. And Lance...
Listen, okay, listen. Whether or not you are a bitch is unknown, but you are fat yourself, sir. I mean, I suppose it's not... You're not necessarily saying that you aren't by saying that this other guy also is fat. You're just saying that you too are fat, potentially. But, I don't know, glass houses and all of that. The bitch status, that's unknown. Maybe he's a bitch and you're not, and that's fair. But you are also fat.
You need to go fuck yourself, because I am severely done with you all!
Oh my god!
I am done with you!
Oh
you made me very angry! You made me very angry and made me want to freak out!
Users eating users!
You know what, Devin? I am so done with you. I'm done with you for real. I am so done with you, Devin!
So done with
I'm so pissed off at you, Devin Osborne!
I could tell. There's been some signs that give that away.
Jose Crespin! Lance White, Infinity Social Media Guy! I'm so fucking done with you!
So do you live alone? I always have to wonder, like, because sometimes you get people, who are the famous examples? Like, Jared Genesis, his dad told him to shut the fuck up and stop screaming at people. Ross, his grandma, I believe, told him to shut the fuck up and stop screaming at people. Like, it happens. But a lot of the time you get this and it's like, do the parents, I guess they've just tuned this out? They have, like, noise-canceling shit on their walls. They don't give a shit. This guy's not living... This house looks nice. He's not living in a nice house on his own. This is his parents' house or his grandparents or something. So, are they out of... Maybe they're out of the house. They're both working. He's a latchkey adult. So he, you know, he's at home alone. Man, it would be so funny to do a version of Home Alone, but it's like a grown-ass man like this, who just still lives with his parents and is like a complete baby man. Just Home Alone, but it's like this guy instead of Macaulay Culkin. Or it's Macaulay Culkin now, but playing this guy, you know? Like, that would be perfect.
So, you know what, Vinny? Goodbye, Vinny. Goodbye, Devin. Goodbye.
Yeah, Ultra J-Man.
And goodbye, Lance White. I am done with you both.
God, so it's so funny. I used to watch Ultra J-Man, and yeah, I saw it was the same stream with the kid screaming at his mom. Ultra J-Man getting whacked in the head by his mom while he plays Rayman because he's like screaming at Rayman at 4 a.m. So it starts like an actual domestic abuse altercation between him and his mom, where there's like slapping. You could hear the fucking fists flying as it's like you know, as it's happening. The dad tries to break it up, all over Rayman. I remember watching that guy play I Wanna Be the Guy back in the day. He was one of the I Wanna Be the Guy people that I would watch back when that was relevant. So it was amazing to see the clip where he's getting fucking beaten in his head by his mom because he was screaming at Rayman.
I'm seriously done with you both. I'm done with you both. Seriously done with you.
Done with you! Oh, somebody has the title too. Grown Alone. That's good. That's good.
Hope I don't want to ever see you again.
Hunter Wiggle!
This is a message to 17 June 14.
Yeah, unreasonably upset is definitely one that's like a free space here. I don't know if we've seen a bandy cam yet. Have we had any whisper screaming yet? I mean, I think whispering is different from whisper screaming, but there's whispering on there. Some of them might be Canadian, and I'm not sure. But we need Canadian confirmation as far as that's concerned. Could really mark off entitled, frankly, but I haven't seen anything super entitled yet. I want to earn my bingo.
How dare you force me to get a job? You know, it's my decision, not yours.
So somebody on the internet's trying to tell this guy to get a job. I mean, clearly listening to him, he has some difficulties. Although he is able to run a YouTube channel, so I mean, I mean, I guess a lot of people can do that, but I'm just saying, like, he could maybe get it, like, just, you know, people work that have stuff wrong with them, like, you know.
And how did you be friends with Cringe Archives? You know, Cringe Archives is a very
maybe not customer service.
bad user. 17-214. Don't you dare steal my fails!
This is a very interesting house. I have no idea what he's saying, but he looks like he has like a fucking Bowflex in his dining room. I don't know what's going on there. Not a customer service role. Maybe put him in the back. Give him a computer job. Don't let him on a phone.
Better not come to your place, I forget.
Uh-oh.
How dare you find me in, you stupid prick! As your punishment, I will force you to watch the Wiggles Wiggle Back.
You're gonna force him to watch the Wiggles? Okay. Yeah, speech impediment, I guess. That's a fair space there, speech impediment. It's very difficult to understand what he's trying to get at. Somebody says, "What are you talking about? This dude is made for sales." Yeah, no, I guess I just am not seeing the potential here. We need Glenn Ross starring him. This dude is built to push grocery carts. You know, sure, he's not disabled. He's just from Liverpool. That's why they call them Liverpuglians, because their dialogue is repugnant. Right.
Stop buying the Wiggles Wiggle Bay in 2002, you idiot!
Right.
And they'll fly so high
well, whatever he just said.
that everyone will read them. They'll say the glorious words, "The VCR King doesn't like you!" Hey, 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 hey!
Oh my god, it's this again? It's this? This is like a meme? Oh, that's so great that there's just a meme of these people fucking jumping up and down like spastics and singing along to some stupid, like, song from a cartoon or something.
Hey, hey, the VCR King doesn't like you. The VCR King is not your fan. The VCR King doesn't like you. This has to be the greatest of our plans. The VCR King is going to be in heaven. The
Oh, I take it you're the VCR King, then.
VCR King is going to light up in the sky. The VCR King is so going to be dead. The VCR King is so going to kill by guns. The VCR King...
VCR King fucked my parents. The VCR King killed my mom. The VCR King cut off my left arm. Oh god, I have to get revenge against the VCR King. Let's go.
It's so being inflated. The VCR King is immature, chore. The VCR King is such an idiot. The VCR King is gonna be dead. The VCR King doesn't like you. The VCR King is not your fan. The VCR King doesn't like.
Somebody says this is just depressing. Yeah, it sure is. Well, I wouldn't say it's just depressing. It's definitely also very funny. But depressing is a big part of it, yeah.
The VCR King doesn't like you. The VCR King.
It looked like he almost decided he wanted to stop for a second, but then he's like, no, I'm gonna hit him with a second verse.
Is not your fan. The VCR King doesn't like.
Same as the first.
You has to be the greatest of our plans. Yeah.
Great, that was wonderful. So we had some Hunter Wiggle, we had the VCR King's fucking interlude, and now we have more Hunter Wiggle. That's beautiful. Let's mark off crying. Thank you for being sad. Have we had a list of demands yet? I kind of feel like we've had a list of demands. I'm not sure though. Man, I wish we had like dancing or something on here. That'd be great.
What? I got some more bad news. We are the member. The Bob second is dead at age of 65. This is an adult Full House and Full House season. An episode. Why is it happening like this?
I don't know what's going on.
Shameless? What? No! More like heartless. Oh my...
It's fucking heartless! Play the video.
My fucking goodness. This show has got to be one of the worst, inappropriate shows I have ever seen. This show...
Well, it doesn't have any trains in it that talk to people, so yeah, I would say it's probably not up your alley, no.
...is about sex, and they like to go on sexual adventures. So yeah, Shameless has got...
They like to go on sexual adventures. That's the way you're gonna describe... Oh, who is it that's talking about that? I really want to know who's talking about Shameless like this. This is really funny to me, because I like this show. I never finished it, but I watched it with my dad back in the day when it was still on. Weird show to watch with your father, let me just say. But it's a good show. It's a good show. And to describe it as being just about sex and they go on sexual adventures... Okay, well, one of them is gay, and that's part of it, and then he has sex sometimes, she has sex sometimes, I guess he has sex sometimes, so do they. Sex is a part of the show, but I really wouldn't say that, I mean, sex is a part of your life if you're not, no, okay, I can see why this guy has a problem with this, actually.
To be one of the worst inappropriate shows I have ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. Is Blood Ace? Oh, maybe.
Thank God. That show got canceled in 2021.
Thank God.
Thank
God it was on for 10 years. It was a wildly successful show that was on for 10 years.
I don't know who likes...
Thank God it finally got the axe after 10 years.
...this show, so I'm gonna have to leave it be. But, do you want to know who hates that show? Me and Mario Lopez. Both of us hates that show.
I feel like I've seen this user before too. I feel like I've seen this user because I remember seeing a video where it was this same kind of thing of like, now, do you know who likes this show? I don't know. But do you know who hates it? Me and blah blah blah. And it might just be like another thing that these people do sometimes. I think it might have been because it wasn't this. It wasn't like this. It was like a, you know, Windows Movie Maker kind of edit. It was some texts kind of thing, like, you know, slideshow. I think it was different. So yeah, I guess this might be just a new user.
So yeah, fuck Shameless.
Mario Lopez sounds familiar. Yeah.
My Little Pony is way million times better than Shameless.
Oh, you got it. This is a joke, right? You're joking around. You're just a funny guy. You're on the TV board. You're just having some laughs. You're just trying to be funny. It's just a joke. It's just nobody. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
End of rant.
End of rant.
Hello, good morning and
well, that was the end of the rant, so I guess I really should have let him finish there. Now that the rant's over, my opinion hasn't changed, though.
I'm the internet shock jock Spencer Carter. I got some bad news, ladies and gentlemen.
It's terminal?
I came under attack. The devils are at it again.
Ah, you got another heart attack?
Filing bogus privacy complaints towards my recent YouTube videos.
Oh, that does suck.
Those fucking trolls are at it again.
Yeah.
I thought YouTube is safe again now that Susan Wojcicki's gone and Neil Mohan's in. I was wrong. I was damn wrong. Neil Mohan, please do something about this. Enforce zero tolerance, a no tolerance policy on false privacy complaints at YouTube. Please don't let me down.
Just like how you have a zero tolerance policy on salads.
Don't be evil. Please have common sense. Do something about this. Protect content creators. And this fuckery won't happen again.
Yeah.
Whoever did this cowardly act towards me by filing false privacy complaints at YouTube. The person or persons who did it will be
careful with your moving around, buddy. You're gonna need to eat another cheeseburger.
To those trolls, your trickery will not work. I retract your false complaints. A message to those trolls: go to hell. Go get a life and leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, I said it. Don't censor me and take my words out of context. Dear Big Tech Devils.
Oh, that's great. I hope somebody makes like a remix of his words taken completely out of context, but it's like a dubstep version, and he's like screaming about, you know, N-words or something. That would be really funny.
Stay in your lane. Yes, I'm frustrated. In the event of this video being reported as a false privacy complaint, I will retract this bullshit again. This has to stop. Enough is enough. What are your reactions?
Oh, I went double speed. Oops. Yeah, he's being bullied by the haters, I guess. Is he being framed by a user? Is that what's happening? Oh, the comments are turned off on this. That's unfortunate. We're getting real real skibbity here. I could really do without this part of the video. That goes on for a while. More Hunter Wiggle?
Motherfucking what? That's so bloody it! I'm starting to make him very angry. It's making me wrench my voice right now. And I'll hate Jason the Hunter Wiggle hater you to pay. Because you know why I hate Jason the Hunter Wiggle hater you to pay?
I genuinely wonder how much of this guy's problems on the internet are caused because people can't understand what he's saying. Because, like, he's screaming at people. I can't imagine that the people he's screaming at have any better fucking understanding of it than I do. So, like, how many times are they misinterpreting what he's saying and he just gets really mad about that? I bet that's man, that can't be easy.
And it's because he exposed me on YouTube and he went out of my friend Corey. And what's in the worst? He'd be friends with...
Yeah, this guy's a big figure in this community. I don't really look at him because, I mean... You know, he's it's a little difficult to understand. I guess it's wrong for me to assume that this guy is like not you know, a responsible adult or whatever, an appropriate adult. It's wrong for me to assume that he's not an adult, you know, he's not mentally an adult just because he has like a speech impediment. I shouldn't assume that. It's that plus the Blue's Clues that really sells it, you know.
Touches Mario Pass and Wyatt Sofia. Fail by usual. You know that?
No, I don't know that.
And,
I don't know
and
what's
also,
happening. He's not British.
He's trying to force me to watch Bananas in Pajamas. Like, I've been here this song.
He is screaming about bananas in pajamas. I don't know if you picked that up. That was... He tried to force me to watch Bananas in Pajamas! I've never heard somebody say those words, let alone in that tone before. It's quite a scene.
Jason, now Hunter Winkle, hater UTP, if you're watching this, what the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is wrong with you? Jason, no, Hunter Winkle, hater UTP! What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what, Jason, now Hunter Winkle, hater UTP, you're a monster! You're fat, you're bitch, you're fucking so... I'm trying to fight you! I'm telling you! You made me very angry! You made me very angry! You let me fuck go!
Settle down, buddy. It'll be okay. Hang on, I got some better music for this part. Hang on, let me just, I got some better music here. Go ahead.
Not funny! I am not kidding! This is not funny!
It's not
Jason.
funny at all.
No. My Hunter Winkle hater UTP, it's not funny!
Not at all!
Now stop exposing me on YouTube! I'm a real person! You're a fake person! Just get a job, drive a car, go the hell up, and man up!
Did you just tell somebody else to get a job and grow up and man up? Wow. Well, I guess the gloves are off then.
I am so done! Jason, the Hunter Winkle, hey, you did the pay! I'm so fucking done with you! Okay, I'm sorry, I need to calm down.
You should, yeah. Imagine what he's gonna do to the Shins woman once he gets her.
I need to calm down big time, okay? You know what, Jason? Now Hunter Winkle hater, you need to pay. Goodbye. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Jason, now Hunter Winkle, you need to pay. Seriously done with you. Goodbye. I know why you see you again.
Well, that ought to do it. I hope that sends him the right message and puts him in his place. I don't think he's going to have much to say after that. Your problems are over now that you've told him, now that you've sent him that message.
You think you can get victimize me?
I've said... Okay, we've got another... This is either a foreigner or... Yeah. Just jokes, not a bully stream. We've got another... We've got another situation here where he's doing this. He's screaming at the trolls. This guy, his name is like Jason the Hunter Wiggle hater. This guy's name is Hunter Wiggle. So the guy is like made his account dedicated to trolling this dude. It's as clear as day. And obviously what you do is not scream at them and call them every word in the book and, you know, ask and be like, what the hell's wrong with you? You don't do that, you know? But, like, it just reminds me if there was a time when I said something like, what I need to do, I need to teach a trolling class. Not about how to troll, but about how to avoid this. Like, how... Lesson 1, don't do this. I mean, Lesson 1, Chris Chan, but, like, you know, as an offshoot of that, don't do this. You know, the trolls have made an account to make fun of you, and they're calling you names on an account just named specifically to make fun of you. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is called giving them what they want. We need to teach this in schools. We need to teach this in schools. The fucking children need to be taught at a young age how to avoid being trolled by motherfuckers. Because holy shit.
I know why you say you again!
So you think you can get under my bed to victimize me, call me Jabba, huh? Well.
Oh my god. It reminds me of when I'm playing Infinite Wealth. There's the English dub and the Japanese. And the Japanese dub, the guy who plays the white American character Bryce Fairchild, he sounds like the most... I mean, it's so comical. It's like... It's like I would be considered extremely racist if I did the accent that he's doing there. Like, it's comical how bad, and when I listen to that, I'm like, okay, I know, it's just that the guy doesn't, English is not his first language, it's not that funny, but it is pretty funny, though, and so I watch this, and it's the same thing of, like, I know, he's just got some problems, he's got a speech impediment, whatever, it's not that funny, but man.
That might victimize me, call me Jabba, huh? Well, you are at a world of pain. If you find you doing this again, it may serve for the rest of your life, and you regret it.
I think he's both, like, autistic and foreign.
Anything you're done!
You know what, guys? I have an announcement for February 5th, 2023. I am going to cut ties with Dylan Kelly. The reason why I am cutting ties with Dylan Kelly is because he has unofficially blocked me on Facebook Messenger.
Somebody says he's deaf and autistic. Oh, well, if he's deaf, then I guess never mind. I take it back. That's pretty good speaking for being deaf. You know, I'll give him that. We see a lot of people who have much less of an excuse than being deaf for why we can't understand what the fuck they're saying. We see people whose only excuse is they're from England. Listen, being deaf and... he's doing pretty good if that's the case, actually, yeah.
No reason at all. Like, seriously, Dylan? Why did you block me on Facebook Messenger? I didn't do anything wrong. So you know what, Dylan? You're done. You're officially done.
You're fucking done, Dylan. Your days working at that Kinko's are fucking through.
You're done. We are not friends anymore, Dylan. Goodbye.
I could literally cancel you, Dylan.
Hello, everyone. This is Natalie Portman. Yes, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. No here.
Alright, okay. Okay, then.
Before I start this video, I'm just gonna say it right. This is a rant on the Pazza Karenni Gets Grounded show. If you guys support this show and think that I deserved it, then go fuck yourselves, you retarded traitors. Anyways, let's get to the rant, should we? The Pazza Karenni Gets
we should.
Grounded show? What? No. More like the Pazza Karenni Gets Ungrounded show. Oh my motherfucking god.
Okay, cool video. Let's get to... Okay, here we go.
You know who likes this show? Mackenzie Wheeler and Kelsey Hewitt, because they still hate me, although I am ignoring my haters. And do you know who hates this show? Me, Hunter Wiggle, Corey Jonathan Attard, Bean Roblox, Jose Crespin, and other...
Hunter Wiggle is involved in this scenario, everybody. Wait, is this the same video?
Fargo Season 3.
Yeah.
4/7, faithful.
Pazza Karenni Gets Grounded show.
Like me.
End of rant.
Matthew Dolman, give me be faithful. Stop making bad for yourself with me. Stop trolling in 24/7. And stop saying punishment day threats. And stop saying grounded threats. And one more thing, Matthew Dolman,
Shoutouts to this video description, by the way, that says that every person mentioned here is an adult now. Thank you for pointing that out. I will not mention any names in the description to avoid stalking and drama. Please leave them alone. They're none of you business. Yeah, no, this is a good video. This is a good video from Kermis here.
Do you think about getting me terminated? If you get me terminated, I'll be pissed. I'm not doing this for you, Matthew Dorman. Next time, do not attack me or my friends.
You fucking kidding me right now, Infernal Bledsoe? Why the fuck did you make a grounded threat? You do realize that grounded...
Yeah, I think grounded threat literally means that I threaten to make a video where my character tells you you're grounded, and that's like a thing that they take seriously to an extent. I mean, I don't know how seriously. Some of this is like role play, but to some extent they're taking it pretty fucking seriously.
Threats don't work, and you need to stop making bad videos and grounded threats and flipping them off out of good users for no reason. Like, come on. It considers you to get a community guideline strike, and you need to stop bashing their opinions on them.
To stop. This fucking user is the fucking opinion basher, I fucking swear to God.
This user is also the attention seeker.
Fucking hell. I really would like to know more about Infernal Bledsoe's friend Swa, though. I hope that he could tell me about that.
And stop using subbots. Subbots can get you a lot of trouble. Like, are you seriously kidding me right now?
And my subbot goes swa, like, you know, just one of those. Come on.
Stop using those shits. And not only that, you made a hate banner called No Hate or I'll send you to hell. Like you fucking crazy for that. You know that your banner is going to get removed from YouTube. For that, I now darknet you for...
Why is the banner gonna get removed? Because it says I'll be sent to hell or something?
Good. End of call out.
Stop being here anymore? Okay, let's do it.
Well, I mean, I guess it does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? I suppose we should have known what we're, You know what? Fuck it. Volume warning. Turn the volume up.
This is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. Hey guys, it's me again. Here I am making a commentary out of my friend Hunter Wiggle.
He goes, based? With a question mark. I like the idea that you're just over here like, yeah, you know, just screaming to assert dominance. Yeah, I kind of like that. Because the context there was that people were annoyed that he was pinging everyone. Was it his server? He's allowed to ping everyone as much as he wants on his server. I'm so annoyed by that. People that try to complain to me like, you fucking leave my server then. I will ping you at fucking 6 a.m. just to say penis. You can fucking leave. Get fucked. And people really get mad about that. Like, fuck off. Just fucking mute the server. I don't care. Yeah, you know what? Establish dominance. Scream right in their face and let them know you're louder than they are. That means you're funnier. Loud equals funny. Me and Bane and Tristan.
I mean, I don't Hunter Wiggle. No, I'm not his friend anymore. Because that's what deserve it.
Get pinged, forehead.
So without further ado, let's get started. Before I start this, Hunter Wiggle, as of today, you're making bad videos out of me. Screw you and get out of here. As for your punishment, I'm going to be forcing you to hate the Wiggles, to watch the grown-ups movies, and especially Peter Wiggle. Peter Wiggle, if you're watching this, you're going to hate the Wiggles. And Hunter Wiggle?
I don't know what's going... I don't know what the fuck is even happening right now. I can't even understand most of what's being said. I'm going to jump ahead to... So this is a new guy. I've never seen this guy. We've got a lot of Hunter Wiggle right now. Is this the guy with the cards, or is this just a different guy? I don't know. Let's see what this guy's all about. Come on now.
Because nobody likes you anymore. Not even me, not even Corey, not even Dan Sobel, etc.
Not even Dan Sobel likes you? Damn.
This is getting ridiculous. Taylor Kelly, if you're watching this, fuck you!
By the power of Chris God. All for protections, you big course. I got a freak.
By the power of Christian, we're back to this guy again. We got more Go Animate. We got another 12-year-old. Is this who are you?
Ruined my upload, and I'm not happy at you, Duke Energy. You piss me off. and we call BS. And I want an apology right now. You ruined my YouTube upload, and you should apologize to me right now!
Oh man, how did he ruin your upload? What, did he pull your internet cord out while you were fucking uploading it?
This is an angry message on Bart.
Oh, your voice does not match your face. I saw his face. And, like, he looks like he'll be, hey, bro, this is an angry message. But no, he's...
This is an angry message on
users! Ooh, me chums!
Bart Homerman the 7th. So,
SpongeBob.
dude, this is for you. Screw you and get out of here.
Screw you.
Do not bully my friends, including Elizabeth, John, Jaden, Gavin, or anybody. Don't harass my friends. That's a
You can harass Jacob, though. He's fine. He's sucks a little bit. He sucks. We all fucking make fun of him. I don't even know why he hangs around us. Fucking Jacob. Yeah, you can make fun of him, but the rest of us, don't harass any of the rest of us. Maybe if you want to, like, fucking, I don't know, like, kill him and dispose of the body or something. Jacob is yours. We don't care, but the rest of us, please, no harass, thank you. We're offering him to you as a sacrifice, frankly. Just take Jacob. We don't need him. Whatever. You can just you could give him a new name. You can make him one of your crew. It's fine.
So we will block you, and we hate you so much.
We hate you.
Bart Homerman the 7th, it's for you. Screw you, and get out of here.
Get out of here. Alright, well, everybody, I think we've been firmly told by these users we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna stop watching for now. Now, Big Jack, I know you're in chat. I'm not going to do your video today. I want to save some more time for it. I'm only going to be streaming for a little bit longer. I got a podcast in a bit. I want to eat some lunch between now and then. But I would like to save part 2 of the Ready Player One's review with all of its insane lore. The official... If you missed it, Big Jack Films in chat is somebody that we found who has made an official canonical sequel to the... Nostalgia Critic movie trilogy. I mean, I don't know how official it is, but he has a Nostalgia Critic in the video, and it seems to have his blessing on the whole thing. So it's as official of a fucking sequel to Boldly Flee as you're ever gonna get, and it's in the form of a reviewer Dark Lord war. It's a movie that's like 2 hours long, but it's interspersed with review clips of Ready Player One. So the whole thing is like fucking 5 hours or something. But yeah, we started watching some of that. It was pretty great. We got to watch more of it. I'm gonna spend some more time on it in the future. We're gonna do part 2. Maybe save part 2 and part 3 for the same time or something. I don't know. A Big Jack Films special palooza. I don't know. Jack's film. Well, Big Jack's film. We're gonna save that for another time. For now, we got some more things, maybe some quick things here we can get to. Let's see, we got some racist stuff related to Dragon Ball. We got the fucking Destiny, Mr. Girl, and Vosh did a video together. Oh wow, that sounds great, man. What's that? How long is? Oh, it's nearly 2 hours long. Oh, I see. Vosh conversation. Oh, because it's and Vosh has it. It's 2 hour. It's an hour long on his channel too. It's him playing Metroid Prime while he talks to Mr. Girl, and then I guess Destiny also shows up at some point.
Because the argument with
Jesus Christ, I'm good. I don't need that right now. Maybe we'll save Mr. Girl. He might make a return during the... Because wasn't Vosh the one that he made... No, it was Destiny that he made that whole fucking manifesto about. Mr. Girl made this insane, like, 1,000-page manifesto about Destiny, and it was absolutely fucking nuts. I only watched a little of it, but you know, more videos about Mama Max here. Let's see, got some people talking about has-beens. Sonic Savior. I think that guy's just joking around. That guy's trolling. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Sonic Savior is addicted to OnlyFans. That's fair. That's fair. He's got an addiction. We got some updates from Iron Wrath. There's some interesting looking updates. Somebody was confused. They thought that this might have been a new channel from him. No, he just changed his name. He changed his channel name from Iron Wrath 444 to Cowboy Bebop 444, here with the strawberry macaroni, the maniac power of fruit and carbohydrates. And he's gonna have the music playing, so we just But this is the thing, he spoils the entire video in the beginning. You don't even want to watch him do this, frankly. When do we get past the intro? We need to get through the intro here. Let's get through the intro. Where's the... Here we go. Fucking hell. So it's been a while since we've watched him cook. I wonder if he's interesting again. He still has this fucking, like... He still does this. I still have never been able to discern why he has himself working out in the corner. Other than, I guess, he thinks it makes it look good, like, eat this food and you can get moves like this, because I'm cool. I mean, ultimately it's because I'm cool. But, you know, get moves like this, eat strawberry macaroni.
Something to put these in.
Very quiet. Oh my god, now it's very loud. Don't stab yourself.
Put them in this, catch them in this dish.
Yeah, he's boring now, dude. Like, even now he's talking and he's still lost everything about him that makes him interesting to watch. It's such a shame. It's such a sadness what happens to some people. Like, Big Jack, if you're still here, this is the horrible... Like, this is the horrible bad ending of somebody like me finds your channel and makes fun of you, and then not only do you respond to the criticism and scream at them and call them losers and say they're wrong and whatever, you also, like, completely alter your channel to make them wrong. So, like, I was right. The things I would say about this guy, this is a terrible chef. For anyone who's new, this is a terrible, terrible chef. Very interesting man in general, but notably his cooking is quite bad. And we had a good time watching him, and we had a whole bingo about it. It was a great time. And, by the way, speaking of bingo, you can grab yourself a new bingo. Let me redo the bingo. Didn't get a bingo on that one. That's a real shame. We got close. We got close. But we made a whole bingo about Iron Wrath. And this user... Click the fucking... Yeah. We made a whole bingo about Iron Wrath. And, you know, we had a good time watching his stuff on stream for several months, and then eventually he started to, like, curate his videos a little bit more so that we would be wrong, so that we couldn't get bingos. He wouldn't talk. He would spitefully stay silent because he knew that him talking would be funny for us watching. So he would make his videos more, like, boring and lame on purpose.
In this thing does not work out if you put too many of them. It's better that you chop them up first.
I guess I'm also just used to him now, so watching him gyrate in the corner while he's making a fucking strawberry macaroni dish is, like, second nature to me. I'm sure if this was all new to me, it would still be more exciting, but, like, there's still just an element where, like, he is such a shadow of his former self. He used to be sing-songing and ranting about people. I'm glad he's at least talking again. There was a very long period where he just wouldn't even say anything while he was on like, cooking. It was such a sadness.
So that is what I did. Go like that.
The ass of a rat.
In your own house.
That rat is not your rat to give. The ass of the rat is not yours to give.
Yes, my hands are clean. Who cares? Yes, and I turned this pot off. It's not no hot burner when I have a wooden cutting board here, just in case the macaroni would cook. See, now this is how you do it.
Amazing. Yeah, so that's Iron Wrath. I mean, he has rants too. If you're new to him, he used to be so great. He used to have such great cooking videos, and now he's just kind of okay. You know, his cooking videos are still strange, and he does more of them now. He's got a chili here. He's got, well, no, okay, actually, it's mainly just, never mind. Actually, he has one video that he's, when even was that? When was that posted? The strawberry, that was a year ago. Oh, that wasn't even new, damn. Yeah, no, because I'm looking actually at his new videos here, and he has got a chili, which is nice. Basic, no BS chili. What's going on here? Yeah, loud music. Show off the whole thing before you actually cook it, I know.
Alright, what we got here is two different types of kidney beans. The light red, the Joan of Arc brand, and
I've seen him make chili before. Darkbreaker actually paid me to make his chili, which is it's interesting to me because his chili is not that notable. I mean, it's not the worst thing he's ever made. I've made some of his stuff now on stream. We will do another cooking stream sometime soon, but I've made some of his stuff. The chili is one I've got to make. He's making another chili here. I don't know. I don't remember his chili being that insane. It was pretty, I mean, it was bad. It had it had way too much of everything and, you know, standard Iron Wrath stuff, but it wasn't like completely nonsensical like the spite soup or something. It wasn't like the garden weed salad that he made.
The dark red Hanover brand. So we want both light and dark because it'll make your chili look nice. It's gonna look good. And
revamped Bad Chef Bingo, you say? I haven't seen that one. Post it again. I haven't seen it. Revamped Bad Chef Bingo. Where's that? Hello, live stream discussion. Suki says, ow, my ears. Exiled Postman says, let the rat keep his ass. Someone points out one of the users putting up his little finger like the I'm actually guy. He's even got the buck teeth. It's great. Doesn't have the glasses though. Oh yeah, there is a video of Hunter Wiggle singing too. That's also great. Let me see here. Exile Postman almost got a bingo. He almost got a few bingos. That's such a sadness. So we got a new Bad Chef DeadwingDork bingo. I see. Hang on. We got a different bingo here while we're watching. You know what? We've been doing some users. We've been doing some user bingo. Fucking you. How about this? Bad Chef DeadwingDork bingo. We could do a little Bad Chef stuff because I wanted to take a look at Cooking with Jack again. You know, I wanted to see if Cooking with Jack, how he's doing. Apparently he had like another stroke or something. He's apparently worse for wear. He's worse than he's ever been. So you know, why? Oh, that's a nice background thing there too. Let me share this with people. Hang on. Open up a new one here and share this with people. We're gonna bump off the old one here. The middle isn't a free spot. Well, it's okay. I mean, you can change if you want. I'm just gonna paste it here. People can play. It'll be fun. It'll be wacky. You know, no free space. But yeah. New Chef Bingo. Thanks to Milksteak for that one. I think I mentioned something about that. I didn't realize that was happening, but it's nice to see it's here. I appreciate it. It looks like it's good. 0 veggies, dirt floor. Yeah, boiled meat, shitpost cooking. I like that one for all the times we see people who are intentionally fucking up the food for like the purposes of it being like funny, bad art or whatever. I'd eat it. Is I guess anytime you wait, why isn't a free space? That should be. That's like that. I think that was the free space on the old bingo. That's why I didn't think twice about it, because why should be the free space? Let me see here. Over here. So it says chili, right? And, I mean, I don't know how bad the chili is really going to be. I mean, okay, so he's got some kidney beans here.
Along with tasting good. So we're going to do, I got one of these
Careful you don't strain yourself.
strainers.
We do have an Iron Wrath bingo we should be using, but this is a new Bad Chef bingo. We're going to try it out. It's fine. I want to segue into a couple other Bad Chefs, too, so it's fine. I've been wanting to do more Bad Chefs for a while, actually, because I wanted to get some more ideas for recipes for the next actual cooking stream I do. Namely, I want to look more at the... Fuck, I forget. Good Cook and Her Guinea Pig, I think was the channel. The Swamp Hag and the Cuck that live in a trailer. A sad trailer with no lights. Those two. Yeah, you might remember. I think I did them for Christmas. It was a really hallelujah happy fucking Christmas stream. It was around there.
Get yourself one of these things hyperextend like over your sink, and what we're going to do is we're going to pour our beans into this strainer and we're going to wash them. You know why? Because you don't want to make your chili with that syrup in it. You know, you don't want that in your chili. It'll taste kind of yucky.
Not really. I mean, it's fine. You drain it, but you don't need to wash them. If you're going to wash them, you might as well just get like dried kidney beans at that point. I mean,
so we're gonna take that, and these cans are gonna go into the recycling bin. So we're gonna wash this stuff and then shake it around. Okay, I got done washing them. Was running.
You mean you don't know about the bean syrup? I really gotta make another chili. This is making me want to make a chili.
The tap water over them, and
I need a bingo space for it makes me hungry. Like, not necessarily this makes me want to eat this dish, but like this makes me want to eat chili. I want to make chili for dinner. I might make chili for dinner. It won't be this chili probably. I won't follow this recipe. But all the bean is making me kind of want chili right now.
And I was swishing them all around, so now, like, after you run your tap water and you were swishing them all around, this is an idea of what your chili is going to look like with the beans in it. See how pretty that looks? 2 different colors. And
you could have got like a 6-bean medley or something and had a whole fucking slideshow of beans in there.
2 different flavors. But like I said, you don't want that slimy shit, that syrupy shit.
You're really not going to notice it. I don't know. I mean, if you just pour the whole thing in without draining it at all, but he's acting like you need to rinse the beans? I don't know about that.
In your chili, it'll taste real yucky. So you got to clean it out real good. Get yourself one of these strainers to hyperextend onto the sink. You know, it comes in handy. It's bigger than your...
I just noticed we have 2 even they hate it's over here. There's 2 even they hate it's. This is a bingo. This is a new bingo in process, but it's fine. We're gonna work with it. Listen. This just doubles my chances, baby. This whole section here. If we get boiled meat and drama and an unhinged... Bro, it's Iron Wrath! All we need is an unhinged rant? You'll never see it coming. Oh, yeah.
Classic strainer, you have more control, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we throw our meat to cook here. Gotta turn it up a little higher. But this is going to take a little while, get my meat to kind of cook, you know, cook some of that grease out. And what I like about this ground sirloin we get from our local store...
And I've been guilty of this too in the past, but we really need a space for, if there isn't already one, for metal cookware with non-stick pan, like metal spatula, non-stick pan, because you see that a lot, and it's always a sight. It's always a good sight.
You don't get a whole hell of a lot of grease in this. wherever they get this meat, unlike your ground, I use ground chuck sometimes. Even the ground chuck from my local store is a hell of a lot better than the what they call ground.
Do better, Milk Steak. How fucking dare you have two of the same bingo square? That's just an embarrassment.
Chuck that you get in them rolls in Walmart. We used to buy that shit before, and greasy as hell. I mean, makes a shitload of grease in it. So you buy ground chuck or ground sirloin. This time I'm using this ground sirloin. We get it a good deal.
Well, I mean, I guess that's good, but you say that, but then there is also like a puddle, an inch thick puddle of grease down here. A lot of grease. There's a lot of beef. You're making a whole bunch of fucking chili here. Damn. I mean, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. Shit.
We used to buy that shit before, and greasy as hell. I mean, makes a shitload of grease in it.
Well, fuck it. I'm counting this as boiling meat. I mean, he's got the lid on it, and there's a bunch of fucking. Why have the lid on it? You're not frying it. You're boiling it at this point. You're gonna boil that meat in its own fat. It's boiled meat. Goddammit. There's a very slight difference between frying and boiling in fat. And this is boiling the meat. It's not quite the same, but goddammit, the principle is there.
You buy ground chuck or ground sirloin. This time I'm
Grease.
using this ground sirloin. We get it a good deal. Cook it up there. When I get done with this, I'm not going to have a hell of a lot of grease in here either. That's what I like about this meat. But
are you fucking kidding me, dude? You got the lid on there. This thing looks like it's from Pompeii. You're not getting any steam out of here. It's all just gonna stay in there. It's gonna be real greasy. It's super grease.
okay, yeah, we're gonna
Lots
in
of
the
grease.
meantime get our sauce ready. Gonna use this cast iron pot here. I wanted to lube the bottom up a little bit
more like
there
a
too. I
steam,
started to
really.
get it ready. My
I
sauce
think
is all.
someone's new here to Iron Wrath. They point out how close the Ajax is to the food. We had a whole running meme for years. I mean, I guess it's continuing now, that eventually he would put the Dove, I think it was Dove dish soap that he had. It was some dish soap. And it was always like right next to whatever he was cooking. And it was like, God damn it, Iron Wrath, at this point just put in the dish soap. Fuck it. Oh, fuck it, Iron Wrath. You put so much else in here. Just put in the dish soap. Whatever. You know, he never did. He never did. So I don't think the Ajax is going in.
All that stuff. Then we're gonna mix this stuff together and simmer it. But gotta wait for this meat to cook. But I'm gonna prepare this. Just take maybe 2 jars of your favorite sauce.
Oh, it's meat
You
flavored.
get meat flavored. You can get 3 cheese, but these are meat flavored.
I don't understand. You've got meat in your sauce. You're gonna add meat flavored. Why? Get something you don't have a flavoring for, and then you add a little of that flavoring. Why would you double up on meat flavoring? It's like you're doing a beef ravioli with a tomato sauce. What the fuck is like a beef tomato, like a tomatoey meat sauce, like a bolognese? What the fuck is that? You got beef in there. You don't need more. You don't need more meat flavoring.
I got myself one of these, but I'm not going to use it in this batch. I'm going to use this.
He's not using the one with the garlic? This is not the man I once knew.
To put in a bowl when I eat my share. This roasted garlic flavor I picked up here. This is not going to go in this.
From a day ago, by the way. This is hot off the fucking presses. The Food Experience is posting here, talking about a different take on it. What are you about? Oh. Well, he looks like he's actually got some cooking abilities. Alright. Alright. Well, this doesn't look like it would be funny. Actually, some of these are making me more... God damn it, they're making me more hungry. God damn it.
Batch. I'm going to put some of it in my bowl, like... When I eat my share later, I'm going to put it in here separately. Because this is going to be thick when it's in the pot. And then I'd be adding water. But my thing in here...
Wait, the partner told him not to use the garlic sauce? That's so funny. I think he's finally... Like, fucking... He's burned the garlic bridge completely with her. I don't think she's willing to accept any more garlic in her life. Not even in the slight bit that she'd taste in the sauce. I think she's done with garlic forever.
This pot is just gonna make it for all these beans and this meat and this sauce. But my pots I got over here, this and this, they're too big, you know. And this kind of just makes it. If I had something like medium, it would be good, but wouldn't make it here. It'll be a little thick, and what we'd do is when we eat our bowl of it or whatever, then you'd be able to add a little water later if you don't want it to stick. But we like ours fairly thick, you know. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it, but if you want, and you just add your favorite spices, whatever's up to you. But I'm not going to do that here. You can add your favorite spices. You want to throw chopped garlic, you know, onions, and any other kind of stuff in here.
So, it's probably, people have probably been asking, why is there like a stain in this pan? Is that oil? I guess he put in a little bit of oil. Why is it not all over the pan? The pan looks like stoneware from the 1800s. Why is it all, like, disgusting and rusted?
But I'm just doing basically a standard chili here. You just do what you like, add what you like. So what we're going to do, and we're going to go ahead and add this here.
To this?
What I'm going to do is put a tiny bit of water in each jar, and a real teensy bit of water in each jar, because I want to get every last bit of the sauce out and not waste it. And after that,
Wise Iron Wrath. So you're just adding the sauces and then the beef. How's the beef looking?
The grease.
Oh yeah, there's no grease in here at all. None at all.
But
slash that metal fucking spatula into this pan. That's fine. It hurts. It hurts.
Like, we're going to drain that out after. We don't want all that, too much of that grease in there. When I do drain it, I'm not going to get every last drop of the grease out. A teensy bit kind of adds to the flavor, but you don't want no bunch of grease. Even though this ain't much grease right now, I'd rather not have all that in the chili.
I mean, he is doing this thing where he just lets it sit there in its own fat and, like, kind of deep fry itself in its own, like, juice, I guess. And that's sort of how it cooks. It's sort of, like, but with the lid on, it's also sort of steaming it. It's really not cooking it all that quickly. This is very unappealing. I mean, this is not making me want to eat beef right now.
But cap it back up here. Let
it
like cook
pudding.
For a few minutes. Yeah, and the sauce was kind of starting to boil a little bit and pop a little bit. It was shooting all. I gotta wipe that shit off the wall. I'll do that in a minute.
I think that, yeah, the wall's messy. My wall needs a bit of a wipe too. That'll happen sometimes. Somebody's watching Price is Right in the background. I think that's Price is Right. But I think the partner is watching Price is Right.
There, it's better. Yeah, always clean up after yourself. So we're gonna take these beans and go ahead and throw them in here. I'm gonna be careful about it. I'm gonna just go ahead and get them ready and just put them in there.
So I mean, this is like, it goes without saying, this is not how you fucking make a chili. There's, I mean, 0 veggies so far anyway. I'll change it if necessary. Dirty, burnt cookware. I'm gonna say burnt cookware. Metal on nonstick. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Wait, you changed... Wait, hang on. How did you change my bingo? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Well, metal on nonstick. Sure. No rant, no drama. We need a bunch of cheese. Maybe he'll add cheese as a topping. Probably not, though. I don't think it'll come that easily to us. Shitpost cooking, unprompted story, personal offense. Well, at this point, there's no seasoning. Maybe good meal ruined, because it's a chili. It's fine. It's nothing too crazy. It could be fine, but he's ruining it because, like, there's no seasoning. He's just putting in just sauce and some unseasoned, disgusting beef that's boiling in a shitty, dirty pot, and then some beans that he washed, I guess. Not the best. Like, not the best chili. You know, I kind of had higher hopes for this. Like, I know it's Iron Wrath, but I was like, I don't know, Iron Wrath, he's not the worst chef ever. We've looked at worse chefs. This is he's no, Masaokas. this is still pretty bad, though. Like, this is still the most fundamentally, like... I guess this is the very basics of what you would need to make a chili. I guess. I mean, it's got the very... This is like the ingredients you'd throw together in, like, a video game where it's just like, get me 1 pepper and 1 meat and we make spaghetti or something. It's like, get tomato sauce and meat and bean and boom, it's chili. Like, okay, what about all the other peppers and onions and all the spices? No, none of that? Okay, it's this chili. It's fine. This is chili.
Gonna throw the meat in there.
Might
and
add
we're
some
gonna
more.
simmer it up, but there's nothing to it. We're gonna get these in here real carefully here, not accidentally dump them all over the place.
It's a lot of beans, yeah. So much bean.
Damn it, shake the last of them out of there. Oh, there's one hit. There we go. Now wash that.
Tons of beans.
There we go. And I get a spoon here, but I'm gonna use this for now. We're gonna mix
another wooden or metal fucking instrument on a non-stick pan.
this up in the sauce like this. There we go. I don't got the heat on this right now. I turned it off, but
no, he's cooking
I'm gonna
for
turn it back
maybe
on
2.
after I take care of the meat.
Mostly 1. 1.5.
So, what we are going to do, I'm going to set this back up again after I got my beans out. Whoa!
Yeah, I guess as somebody pointed out, I guess his, partner doesn't like the garlic, so he can't fart people out with garlic anymore, so now he has to have, like, fucking hundreds of beans. He has to mainline the beans so that he can piss off his co-workers now.
Woo!
Suey. Sorry, I meant sewage.
I turned the heat off. I'm not going to throw this in the...
Kano.
What we're going to do is wait a few minutes after I turn the heat off here. I'm not going to throw this in the strainer smoldering hot like this. Not only it's a risk that you can burn yourself.
That scrape?
There's plenty of reasons why it's not a good idea. You don't want that. You want to create as little risk as possible. Any grease splattering on you and burning yourself. I mean, you don't really want that.
The only seasoning in this recipe is Teflon.
But yeah, it's going to sift this grease out, and then we're going to throw this in here and get everything simmered.
Come on, just add some Ajax. It'll give it some kick. God, the scrape. That's not even close to cooked. And I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can put it in the chili and it'll just, it'll boil the rest of the way. It's really boil your meat there. Ultimately, no matter what, this recipe would include boiled meat because it's chili. It's very unappealing ground beef right now. I mean, by nature, it's not an appealing looking food exactly. It's not really something that's visually nice to look at. But it's like, man, just the way that he's chosen to make this is like the worst way you could make it.
Alright, we waited.
Rust.
Like, just maybe like a few minutes or whatever. I'm gonna throw this shit in here. There. See, that fell out of there, not even stuck to the pan or anything.
Because it wasn't done, it's still pink.
Still a little bit of heat going.
Yeah, a little bit. Someone says, come on, monkey noises.
So we got that. I'm going to let that sit about a minute.
That could happen.
And I'm going to get this out the way, and I'm going to move this pot over here so it's closer before I start putting my meat in.
Yeah, the grease is gone.
Okay, tell you what we're going to do.
To hell with it. Just pour the whole damn thing in.
We're going to take this and we're going to drop it on in here.
Still pink. Yeah, grease up
Then I'm going to clean this thing too. Always clean up after yourself. I'm going to clean the strainer, get all the gobbledygook out of it.
Grease it up good.
so, and then we're gonna go ahead and mix it up.
This is the chili. This is it.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the
Is he going to add? No, we don't have enough time in this video. He's not adding any spices to this.
turn on the heat here, and then I'm gonna let it simmer, but we're gonna mix it on up here after I had it all chopped up here.
This is the
We're gonna check it and then mix it every.
You know what? Fuck it. Personal offense. This is just not how you do chili, man. This is just not how you do it. You can't just put 3 ingredients together and say that that's chili. That's not good. That's not good. He's going to love it though. He's obviously going to love it.
Every now and then, kind of chop it up in pieces, unless you want big meteors in there. Like sometimes maybe you do once in a while, chop it up real good. But if you want a few meteors on your own, that's up to you. Go ahead and do that. But there we go.
Meteors. That's what I call tits.
It's like very simple chili. So now what we're basically doing is simmering it up. Get the beans and sauce like heated up and everything else. You really don't gotta heat this for that long of a time. But if you're running early on your supper there, you might want to put it on a low heat, and then you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's not a chili. It's a bad bolognese with beans. It's got no spice. It doesn't even have peppers. It doesn't even have onion or even garlic. I mean, the partner wouldn't let you have garlic in chili? Come on, man. That's fucked up.
Watch TV, do whatever the hell, or simmer it up real good, just getting it hotter. Put it on medium maybe if you want to get it eaten right away. I mean, you want to start eating right away, but there we go. Take this, put it on here, and then we're going to just let it cook for a while. I'm going to clean up after myself here. Alright, I just got to stir this a little bit, but
God, it's going to be so bland. I don't know. That's good. I guess it's a competent recipe. It's not like it's going to kill you. But meanwhile, on this guy's channel, by the way, if you're new here, Joe Biden visits East Palestine. Who the hell gives a damn? They want to rename the snakehead fish to make it more appetizing. Black comedian cracks joke about George Floyd. People get pissed and walk out. Would you take an illegal in your home? My take on the Stanley Cup craze. Loser who wants to stab anyone perceived as transphobe. Lamau. They want to force Walgreens to stay open and let people rob them. They do, everyone. They. Alright. Brick lady arrested for GoFundMe fraud. So he rants. He does rants. And occasionally he does weird workouts and stuff like that. And he's mostly cranked down the fucking output on the cooking videos lately, which is unfortunate. We do have an archive of a lot of his cooking videos from ages past, but the newer ones, the chili was better than some of his other stuff. He was more animated, he was a little more interesting. Not quite classic, but it's like when a rock band from the 70s has a new album and it's like, it's not as good as like The Wall, but I guess it's fine. This kind of reminds me of the old stuff, sure. It's better than the 90s stuff, I guess. It's that situation. It's not quite the same. It's a real Death Magnetic. Oh, I like Death Magnetic actually, but anyways, that's Iron Wrath, little old friend there, and I'm glad we watched the chili video. It was worse than I expected it would be. I don't know why I had any expectations for an Iron Wrath cooking video, but like, I guess I thought that my understanding of how bad his cooking was kind of I don't know, overblown. But no, it's bad. It's pretty bad. It's subtle sometimes. I mean, it's just that lack of ingredients, just very simple, boring, but it's bad. It's pretty bad. There's a certain badness to it. Let me see here. Gecko, member for 7 months. Thank you very much.
This user.
Thank you very much. If you're ever looking for stream suggestions, awful epic rap battle ripoffs with black brains would be S tier. Yeah, there's a lot of those out there. I know me and him were gonna do a stream where we look at bad, you know, music videos and stuff. Those streams tend to get copyright claimed, so I'd probably announce it beforehand so people can be there the night of, because probably not going to be easy to re-upload that if it happens, but I did do something like that before. I think that would be a good one to do with him too, and yeah, epic rap battles, I could fit into that sort of thing. $2 from HG Mick Cartoons. He Vinny his hairline till he Joel. Damn. That's actually funny if you think about it. $5 from Pingiscan, the Muty Nurgle hybrid black dragon. With $5, man looks like he walks into a McDonald's and demands all the MLP toys, or he'll get ya. Yeah, he'll get ya. He'll get ya. He's gonna get him. His boys are gonna come and they're gonna get him. That's what's gonna happen. Mike Kreutzberg became a member. AIDS! Thank you. 300 ISK from Baneblade. Vinny the Goon Joel. Yeah. The famous wrestler Vinny Joel. The best nickname you could give him is the Goon. I mean, maybe Goomba would also work. He looks like I think I've said before, he looks like a Mario movie Goomba. The good Mario movie, where they wore suits. Bungie Gummy with the 3 months membership. AIDS! Thank you. In 9th grade, a kid had a huge crush of me and made my school days miserable. He looked exactly like SSG, and when you first found him, I got PTSD. Oh, well, I imagine that was very traumatizing if he looked like SSG. I'm sorry. Especially, like, in 9th grade, too. Oh, damn. Damn. Yeah, no, I mean, like with the forehead and everything, like with the hairline that's, like, less than an inch from his fucking eyebrow. Wow. Are you sure it wasn't just him? What a shame. It could have been you should have gone out with him. Maybe he could have showed you a good time and treated you right. $2 from Angel Dust. Happy Monday, Papa Claw. Thanks for putting me on OSI. Well, you know, you hate it when the truth unravels. You hate it when you don't get a spin. You're welcome. OSI is a good band. I like it. I'm glad you're into them. 2 months member Miranda. Yippee! Thank you. $2 from Tallest Tree. Claudaddy, have you heard of Ember's Ghost Diary guy? Yeah, the EGS people, the like followers of Randy Stair or whatever. I think I have some of their pictures in the intro slideshow. I don't know if there's any news about them, but you know, years ago I did look at some of them. I remember what was Naze Warblood or something was one of that was like the main one. It was kind of like the leader of the Randy Stair Ember Ghost fan club. I don't know if there's more to that these days, but I would be, you know, down to revisit it if so. $10 from Dick Sucking Dicks. 7. $10 Jelk Pill Red Based. I am highly mama maxed right now. Epic. That's some epic gamer super chat right there. Thank you. $2 from Alan Sampson. Gabriel Fan M is a Cody Mercer channel from 8 years ago. I'm assuming Gabriel Fan M. Now, did I not look at him? Gabriel Fan M. I looked at Gabriel Fan Man, I think. Oh no, yeah, there's another one. Yeah, there is. Oh. Well.
You never see it coming!
There's only a few. There's only 17 videos and no live stream, sadly. But I think there's a few here that might be worth looking at. Why Home Alone actors are not acting anymore, maybe. I'm done with Revolution. I want to find out more about this guy's lore. I want to know who he's mad at and why, and who I should hate and why, and who the real enemy is in town. And who I should be mad at, mainly. That's mainly the thing. I want to know who I should be mad at. $20 from Aurelius. What do you call a grown man-child yelling at kids online? You call him and tell him that screaming at literal 10-year-olds over the internet is fucking insane for numerous reasons and that maybe he should stop. Yeah, that's the way you call him. You call him and politely inform him that... Oh, you don't have to be polite about it necessarily, but... And you don't have to inform him. I'm saying people in this guy's life have to be around him and see him being like this, and like, it's on them. And it's on all of you if you know somebody, not any of the people we look at. Don't get involved, don't interact. But if you know somebody in your life and you're like, oh, my little cousin has been playing with trains lately. Uh-oh. You know, and you just, you know, keep an eye on them. If they start to make a blog about how much they want to have sex with Thomas... then you can be like, hey, alright, it's fine. I guess I am not legally allowed to stop you from wanting that, but you shouldn't probably post about it on, you know, just make sure people that you know don't find this. Jesus Christ, don't associate this with your name, you know, don't make art of it that's signed with your name and date of birth and everything. You know, don't do the DeviantArt approach. Thank you for the 20. $5 from Elk Landry. I'm getting Sailor Moon Red 1 flashbacks from this type of production. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The Jordan says, but it's Bernie Sanders instead. $2 from Aurelius. By the way, User's Paradise was a certified banger. Thank you. I'm still looking for those Barney tapes and DVDs if you have any. If you have any of those. $2 for Big Jack Films. Josh says, y'all ain't ready. Player 1. Well, y'all still ain't ready because we weren't doing it today, but we will do it soon. Soon will be the time for Ready Player 1 Part 2. It will happen. Maybe in the next user stream. I just wanted to dedicate more time to it because I knew that we would probably be ending. I'm probably winding the stream down now as we do the super chats here. I got my podcast in a little bit. Got to make some food, and I'm starting to get a headache, so that's always good. $5 from Elk Landry. You aren't being nostalgic. You never left the playground. Blackbuster critic. You know, I never watched him. Didn't he go missing mysteriously? I don't know. $2 from Elk Landry. I miss cringe compilations. Well, you know, when they're done properly, it can be good, yeah. $2 from Reverend Cudgel. There's bullying, and then there's correcting. Yeah. $2 from Slug Boys. Happy Family Day, Claw. Favorite fake holiday. It's always been one that I've been annoyed by because it'll just be like, oh, that place I want to go to is closed because it's Family Day. What the fuck is Family Day? Oh, it's just some bullshit they invented. Oh, okay. Well, I guess tomorrow then. Go fuck yourself. It's kind of annoying. But I guess if you get the day off, it's a good thing for that, you know. $5 from Ted Scheckler. If I'm acting cringy, I want to be called out for it, but also get some pointers on how to better myself and not repeat the same mistakes. Yeah, I mean, you know, politely inform people that this is just not the way of things. $5 from Aurelius. Claw, you have got to put the VCR King on the soundboard. I don't know what it would be used for, but just do it anyway. I have enough things I need to put on the soundboard, and so far the only thing I've added recently is this. Very sad. Also, there's this, and I don't know... What is this again? Oh, right. I don't have that titled on here, so... It is a mystery. $2 from Jim S. YouTube Special Ed Classroom. Exactly. I need to teach these people how not to victimize themselves online. It's very simple. It's like how Kit Boga teaches people not to get scammed. I teach people how not to get fucking trolled by pointing at people and laughing and going, see, now this guy, he doesn't know how not to get trolled. And he's telling people to shut up and saying, fuck the haters, and naming the specific haters and calling them gay and saying that he slept with their mothers. This is not how you handle being trolled. What a shame. Unlucky. And everybody has to take notes, and then they have to call me professor. That'll be the really fun part. $2 from Jafer. Holy crap, Bonsai Buddy TTS. Was it the Bonsai Buddy? Was it Bonzi Buddy? I don't know. I didn't notice if it was Bonzi Buddy, but I heard some various good TTSs, yeah. $5 from Elk Landry. The Wiggles. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Alex DeLarge. Oh, stop it! Yeah, some people have some interesting anger issues in relation to kids' cartoons and, TV shows that are very chill and relaxing and don't involve a lot of screaming. It's interesting. Joe Buff 2 has become a member. Thank you. $2 from Vulture MD. My first super chat for the Clawman. Stay safe. Thank you. Well, I'll try not to get hit by any, moving cars or I don't know, if there's any frogs crossing the street at particular speed, I'll try not to get trampled by them. Thank you. So everybody else stay safe as well. $2 from Reverent Cudgel. This isn't chili. It's bad bolognese with beans. I think I might make chili now because I have a podcast coming up. Get that started. Get the fucking chili, cooking. That might be good. That might be good. $2 from Vulture MD. I'm taking a nap. Tell me good night, Clawman. Go fuck yourself. Go to sleep. Go the fuck to sleep. $2.79 from Exile Postman. Happy President's Day, the most important holiday. So wait, so we made Family Day to just also have a President's Day, basically? Couldn't we just do Prime Minister's Day? Okay. I guess we have the same day on the same day, and it's both of the holidays are useless. They're both useless. And they both are just basically there so people have a day off. That's it. And some places have to be closed. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, I mean, shout-outs if it's anybody's day off. Good for them. But, yeah, that'll be it for the stream. Thank you for watching. It's been a fun one. Return of SSG. We got more SSG on the way. I got so much more crazy people to show you. I didn't even get to Mr. Foreign Love and his penis website. I didn't even get to fucking any of the other users that I had saved. I didn't have them saved, but people have posted them on my Discord, and I will scroll until I find them. And I've got a bunch more of those. So yeah, take it easy, folks. I'll see you guys next time. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe next week. Maybe next month. Maybe later this evening. I don't know. Probably not that last one. But I'll see you soon. And we'll do some more penis. Penis.